Okay. Are we back? Are we at 1080p now? Are we at 1080p? Hey! You see me in higher quality, chat. You see me in higher quality. You guys don't realize what you're missing out on, do you, until it's there? Yeah, so it's that enhanced broadcasting. It put my resolution for some reason at 720p. I don't know why, but it did. Can we go back to 720? To be fair, you still can do, Nate. On Twitch, you get multi-choice on the encoding, so you can choose which resolution you want me at. Why did that pick of Vunk wanting to start a fight with me come up? Try and entice things out here. Don't mind me. Right, let's try again on quali pace.
Okay, let's go.
I know it's because Twitch auto set me to 360 for whatever reason. It does that for me sometimes as well when I randomly tune into a stream. It sets me at 180 sometimes as well, so. What up, Crimson? Why do I never stream iRacing? I don't stream iRacing on TikTok. I only stream it on Twitch. And I'll be playing it this weekend as well. I was just trying to, you know, beg people to come into my stream X, basically, from Discord. You're going 160? It's quite literally disgusting on 160. Which practice is this? It's a sprint weekend, which means there's only one practice session, Crimson, so we're in the one and only practice of the weekend. Unpopular opinion, RB's delivery is the best this year. Racing Bull? I don't think many people disagree. I think most people agree with that. Let's get a little more temperature into these tires. There we go. Alright, let's try this one more time on quali pace. I've got 70 minutes in the session. This will probably be our final lap of practice as well, actually, so let's try to make the most of it. I'll probably use so much battery down towards turn 1 there, but I'll go with it. Lando or Oscar? Probably Lando. I think they're both great drivers, though. It's tight. It's very tight. Oh, come on. Give me that green. Give me that green. We're going to lose on the straight, aren't we? We're going to lose it all on the straight. It was green for the entirety of the middle sector, but it's just got into red down towards the line. It is an improvement of the lap time, though. 7.8 does put us on top of the timing sheets for now as well. Ahead of Charles Leclerc by 4 tenths, I think, as well.
They hate him. Patrolling and trying to catch me right in 720p. My music's so loud, I'm swaying. They hoping that they gon' catch me right in 720p.
For only a short while. I was tempted to leave you guys at 720p, to be honest, but felt like I was being a little bit too mean. Thank you much for the 41-month resub. The way to you for the tier 2, though. I swear you only did a tier 1. Sorry, a tier 2 last week or something. Or maybe even this week. You've already got your second month announcement for it. Either way, thank you much for the 41, though, dude. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, guys, it's been chat. Welcome, 80 into Vince fam for the 41 months, that tier 2 sub. You'd love to see it. Thank you so much, man. I do appreciate that. Very, very kind of you. Hello, Chloe. How's it going? We've got Tyrex. Cut Six follow on Twitch, Tommy. Appreciate it, dudes. Welcome in. Right, let's head to pits. I watch you on 360p anyway. Yeah, because your internet is... I can't say the words I want to say, but you know. You now understand the pain of living in the countryside, is what I'll say. Or on a farm, whatever. Right, that should be our final lap of the session as well. I don't know what our time is, Leclerc. We've only got 50 minutes left. We're out of tyres anyway, so... Let's head into the pits, have a look at the times, and then that'll be us done for the opening session, I think. Pretty sure the 41 though, 80. I get tired of these corners when racing. Really? They are kind of easier, I'd say. Not easiest, but they are pretty easy. Quite simple to learn. It is a fairly simple track, really, but it's also a good one. Just bought Lando a special Silverstone cap. It's so nice in person. Nice. Have you guys seen his helmet for this weekend? Looks really clean. Very, very clean. Right, so we are fastest so far in the opening session with a 7.8 dead. We've got Charles Leclerc, 16,000 underneath us there. Kevin Magnussen's in P3. Verstappen, Hulkenberg, Norris all down there as well. Verstappen was on the medium tyre there too. So, yeah, feels like the AI are actually pretty good round here. We have got a bit of a gap to our teammates, so that's still decent. Let's get forward these last 13 minutes or so and see how we go. What up, Ash? What up, Minro? Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, Ash? It's very nice. I think Ocon's got a special livery as well for this weekend, which is also dedicated to his win back in Hungary back in 2021. What up, people? How's it going as well, mate? Luke, thanks for following on Twitch, dude. Appreciate you, my man. George Russell into P9 on the medium tyre. And we are going to finish up on top, actually, somehow. Quite surprising. I thought we'd actually get pipped to the top spot there. But either way, there you go.
But the fun doesn't stop here, though. Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
So, that is the opening session here in Sao Paulo. Over and done with, and it's the only practice session we have during the weekend. Of course, from now onwards, it all gets very competitive. We've got sprint quali up next, so we're going straight into the competition here in Brazil. But either way, we do currently sit on top right now by 16,000 to Charles Leclerc in second place, Kevin Magnussen in that top 3 as well. So a Racing Bull, Ferrari, and Haas top 3. When have we ever seen that before? Verstappen in 4th place on the medium tyres there as well. He was only a 10th below us, so I'm sure when he bolts on our soft tyre, he'll be flying. Lando Norris, Hulkenberg, Sainz, Gasly, George Russell, the mediums there as well, and Alex Albon all in the top 10. And our teammate Yuki Tsunoda in 13th on an 8.3, so... Okay, good stuff. Got a few other guys down here. Hamilton, Perez, the medium tyres, a little lower, but yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Grand Slam incoming. Oh, I'm not too sure about Grand Slam, to be honest with you. Maybe we've got a good car. Maybe we've got a good car. Finally catch up at the stream at the very beginning. I like have fun. I appreciate Mineral. Thank you, dudes. What game mode are we playing? We are playing the career modes. The driver career. Reds and white flags are really popular. How do you mean that exactly? And let's talk about the colours of the Ferrari and the Haas. All right. Well, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to get underway for Sprint Quali. Our first competitive session of the weekend. We only had one practice session. We powered through everything. And I think we got most things at least a 4 out of 5. So, yeah. Country flags on the grid. In fact, you're kind of right, actually, aren't you? Every flag's got a bit of red on there. Other than Bottas. Bottas is the only one that doesn't have red on his flag. But he has got white at least, so... Yeah, you are right, to be fair. You are right. Right. Let's have a look then. So, obviously, on the R&D right now, we are falling a little bit behind the likes of McLaren, Ferrari, and things, and co. We have kind of fallen down the order quite a lot. As you can see, the Aston Martin is currently the best car on the grid, ahead of Red Bull, Mercedes, Ferrari, and McLaren. So... yeah, unfortunately, we have dropped down a little bit in the R&D. We have got a little bit of points we can spend, but, you know, we're not going to be here for too much longer. We don't need to worry about recuperating parts for next season either, so that's still something. We did have a failure on the weight reduction, which you can actually bring back in time for Vegas, which is good. Do iRacing, that would be lovely. We're doing iRacing this weekend for the 24 Hours of Spa. Won't be streaming it on TikTok, though. Only on Twitch for that. So, first of all, let's get our car set up for the sprint quali. We are going to run the new ICE, of course. We're running number 6 already. Let's get everything changed up on the rest of the spec. Let's get number 3 on here, number 3 on there. Energy still got number 3 as well. Turbocharger. Use that one. Tronics number 3. And the gearbox will go with number... we'll go number 4. I should be fine. No, it's just a fresh one. Better to be safe than sorry. So no says he deserves Red Bull seat more than Lawson, and I agree. I don't think anyone will disagree, to be honest with you. I don't think anyone's doubting, you know, Liam Lawson's talent, but let's be honest. Tsunoda's been in F1 for a good few years now. He is the most probable candidate to go alongside Verstappen, if you ask me. I think throwing Lawson into a Red Bull would be a bit of a crazy move, really. You know, I think he needs a bit more experience, really, in the sister team for a year or two at least. And then maybe he could be considered for the Red Bull seat. But, yeah, I don't have any doubts about his talent, but Tsunoda should be the one going alongside Verstappen in that Red Bull, in my opinion. Cool. All right, then, ladies and gentlemen, we are basically all set up and ready to go for qualifying for the sprint race. So, of course, with the new layout, we do get 2 qualifying sessions in the weekend now. You get sprint quali, which obviously determines the order for sprint race, and you get qualifying, which is after the sprint race, a full normal qualifying session, which determines the order for the main race. So last year, if you guys remember, it'd be qualifying, which determines the order of the sprint race, finish order of the sprint race, determine the order for the main race. So, yeah, a lot more sessions to do now. So we've got a lot of things to do over the weekend. But we've got sprint quali up here first. I think I'm fairly happy at 108 AI, I reckon, for this one. Maybe 107. Yeah, it's got 107, because the AI here does look pretty tough. Of course, if we are doing too good, we won't use ERS either, so we can limit that. So that's a way to nerf it if we do a little bit too well. Either way, we are good to go for sprint quali, so let's get underway for sprint qualifying here in Brazil. Let's do it. Olo, thanks for follow on the Twitch, mate, as well. Appreciate it, dudes.
Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the South.
Where do we finish in Mexico? P4. What do I think about Magnussen? I can't say it's a surprise he's leaving, really. I really can't. It's not really a surprise that Haas are looking to really shake up their entire team as well. New driver lineups and stuff like that, so... Yeah, I don't know. It's a shame to see Magnussen go, obviously. You know, he's been in F1 for quite a while now, but I think it'd be nice for him to go and do some other stuff. You know, look at the likes of World Endurance Championship, IMSA, do some other endurance events, GT World Challenge maybe, maybe even a bit of IndyCar. I think it's a good opportunity for him to sort of go and do some other stuff. He's obviously done a bit of Le Mans and stuff in the past. I think he raced with his dad in LMP2 a few times, so maybe he'll do something like that again. Probably not with his dad. I think his dad might be a little bit too old now, but if it's got money, it'll take you anywhere. So, obviously, in the opening session, we do have a medium tire that we have to use for our first lap in SQ1. Same for SQ2 as well. We get a new, fresh medium tire for that one. And then SQ3, if we make it there, we'll have to use the soft tire. So, yeah, don't have to use soft tires in SQ1, which is actually quite interesting. So, let's skip a tiny bit of time. We'll just go down to 10 minutes or so. The fuel's already set. Tires are on. Let's get started here in quali. Already done it, ICL. Already done practice, mate. Aaron, thanks for following on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it as well, dudes. Welcome in, man. It'd be worse than Albon and Gasly, to be honest. While bringing Lawson straight into Red Bull, I do have to agree. I really like Lawson. I think he's a very, very good driver. And I think he's got a lot of potential. But you also have to, you know, nurture them right as well. And I think the best, you know, best path, really, for Lawson would be to go into Racing Bull first. Have a year or two in there, see how he does. And then have the conversation, show in a Red Bull or not. We've got a little bit of traffic on our lap pin, so be a little bit careful. Also got one of the tyres up too, so... Oh, hello, game lag. Unideal. Let's have this Aston go behind us, and then we've also got a load of clean air for ourselves. Do I think Sainz to Red Bull? I don't think so. I don't think Sainz wants that, from what I've heard as well. The report's saying that Sainz wasn't particularly keen on a Red Bull seat. There we go. Plenty of space now. Right, let's warm these tyres up. 8.3 for Logan Sargent so far. Give Gaz the Red Bull seat back? No, that is not the solution, I don't think. 7.5 for Fernando Alonso. That's not too bad. All right, here we go. Obviously, we are on the medium tyres at the moment, so didn't quite get the temperature up so I want them to be either. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, it is our opening lap of SQ1. Let's see what we can do here for our first lap of the day. Doesn't feel too bad so far. Might be a purple in the middle there as well, actually. It does say green in the top right, but it says purple on the map, so which one do we trust? Around the last couple of corners we go, down to the line here in Brazil, and our first lap of the day is going to set us onto a 7.7 P5, right ahead of Oscar Piastri and Lance Stroll. That is not too bad. Not too bad at all. I think most people have probably done their laps as well, so I think we can be fairly happy with that opening lap. Not bad at all. Only 1% used of the tyre. We could probably do another lap after the, when we go to the garage as well. Probably is worth it. We don't have to see this tyre ever again, so might as well make the most of this tyre. We're running 108 for quali, Gilbert, and then probably a little lower for the race because the AI here are pretty damn good. So we're running a tiny bit lower than usual today. Kevin Madison in P16 is on his lap right now. We've jumped up to P6 now. Someone's got a little bit faster than us. I don't think he would do anything good in Red Bull. Who, Gasly? No, I don't think so. I don't think it's a solution. Definitely not. Kayana and Jack, thanks for following us on Twitch as well, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Appreciate the follows so far, guys. You guys are smashing the follows so far. Love to see it. How many Andretti F1 manager saves we're going to see? Oh, a lot. A lot. I'm still a bit undecided if I want to do a Hyundai F1 manager career or a Brabham career. I feel like that people do want to see Brabham back, don't they? So I'd be afraid that if Sainz goes to Red Bull, there'd be a Hamilton-Nico situation again. I don't think so. I think Sainz is a good driver, but he's not as good as Verstappen. I don't think we'd see a Hamilton-Nico situation there. Yo, Gabby with the tier 1 sub for 4 months. Thanks so much, Gabby, for the 4-month resub there. I appreciate that, my dude. Ladies and gentlemen, you know the drill. Get the salute in chat to welcome Gabby into Vince Fam for the 4 months. Appreciate my man. Thank you very much. I love how my chat's full of green right now. Lamborghini to F1. Here we go. Maybe. Bring back Rich Energy. Rich Energy Hyundai. How does it sound? Horrible, doesn't it? Nah, I'd take it back. Okay, we're down to P8. A couple of people have gone a little bit faster than us, so 8th place is not too bad, with 3/10 off from Lewis Hamilton, who is in the current pole position in SQ1. 5 minutes to go in the session. Yuki Tsunoda, our teammate, down in P12. He's a couple tenths slower than us at the moment, so looking a little bit tight on time, isn't it? P16, Pierre Gasly has done a 1:08.123. We are currently about just over 3/10 faster. Nearly 4/10 faster than Gasly. I think it's probably worth doing one more lap at the end of the session, just to be sure. Just to be sure. 7.7 is a very decent lap, but I think we've got to try and find a little bit extra just to be safe. I think a lot of people underneath us are probably going to go out for a final lap. And of course, as I said earlier, we aren't going to see these tyres again, so it probably is worth doing another lap on these tyres. We're doing Brazil today, Wesley. Danny Rick to Red Bull? No. Not for me. I don't think that'd be the right solution. I've said it so far, the entirety... Since the rumors first came out, I've always said, I think Ricciardo to Red Bull is no better than Perez right now. Genuinely, I don't think it does any better. I think it does the exact same thing. Yeah, that's what I used to do with the F1 my teams and stuff, Nico. That's exactly what I used to do. I'd always do an old English team or something like that. Hence why I've done the likes of Jaguar and Lotus and Aston Martin, those kinds of things. So always a yay, Kawhi. Always a yay. Right, 4 minutes left to go in the session. How many hours do you usually use every day? I only really play the game when I'm streaming. I sometimes play it off stream when I'm practicing or something, but obviously I stream for about 4 to 5 hours. So when I play the game, around that time. Let's go down to the last few minutes here in Brazil. We should start seeing some cars hang up for their final laps in a moment's time. And we're going to go out for one as well. We're currently sitting in P8, which should be okay, really. But I think this is more of a safety lap more than anything. Try and find a little bit more time to secure ourselves into SQ2. I think Yuki Tsunoda needs to do the exact same because he's nearly 2/10 off of us in this opening session. So, what up, Ryan? How's it going, dudes? I think Sarge would do good in a Red Bull. All right, calm that down immediately. Is AI 85 good for controller? Yeah, it's not bad. All right, everyone's heading off their laps now, I think. I heard our teammate getting ready. So, all right, let's do it, chat. One last lap in SQ1. Let's try and improve this lap a little bit, shall we? Would you want to bring back like a former champion, Nico? Like a former champion team, or maybe a team that didn't do as well that you want to bring back and try and give them the glory they deserved? What's kind of your aim, really, with your sort of my team? Do I watch other creators play F1? Yeah, sometimes I do. I often leave a lurk in a few of my fellow F1 content creator streams and stuff. I have a few friends in the F1 scene. I always leave a lurk on their channel. Not always watching because I'm a busy guy in my day-to-day life, but I'll always leave my support, leave my lurk, something like that. Ocon to Red Bull. Blasphemy. Tyres a little bit warmer this time round. 50 seconds left to go in this session. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. One last lap in SQ1. Let's see if we can try and bump ourselves up the order a little bit. I think some people are going to improve quite drastically on this final lap, especially with the track grip improving as the day goes on. So let's focus up real quick. Give it a time found in the opening few corners. Almost a 10th. Ocon to Red Bull, Max to Alpine. Who says no? Probably Max and Red Bull, to be honest with you. Oh, we've got purple in the middle here, chat. We've got purple in the middle. I think we are going to be through no matter what. We're currently sitting at P10, and we are going to be through. But look at the time we're fighting here. Just over 3/10 on the delta as we cross the line. 7.4. Where's that going to put us? Into P2. That's not a bad improvement. Up to P2 in SQ1. And we are comfortably through to SQ2 here in Brazil. I think we could probably nerf down how much battery we're using, to be fair. I think that's safe to say. We don't need to use so much battery. But look at that. 2,000s off from Lewis Hamilton at the end of SQ1 there as well. The Mercedes on top here in Brazil so far. Charles Leclerc in third. Fernando Alonso in fourth. Norris, Verstappen, Russell, Perez, Piastri and Sainz all in the top 10. And we've got Lance Stroll, Yuki Tsunoda, our teammate down in P12 there. Pierre Gasly, Esteban Ocon and Valtteri Bottas all in that top 15. Leaving us in the opening session is Zhou Guanyu. The teammate of Valtteri Bottas eliminated the opening session in P16. Alex Albon is split by the two Haases with his teammate Logan Sargent in P20. Kevin Madison Hulkenberg in 18th and 19th for the Haases. But yeah, very good display for ourselves there. P2 and P12. Hopefully continue this for SQ2 and SQ3. Onwards we go. Do you think they give Yuki a shot? I think he deserves a shot. He deserves a shot. It seems like we are going to get some movement, though, with the amount of rumors racking up, so. Right. Let's go on the fresh tire then, shall we? So, we have obviously used that opening medium tire. We can't use that again until... I don't think we can ever use that again, actually. I think once it's done, it's done. But we have got the new medium tire available to us, so let's go and make the most of it, shall we? Let's go start off SQ2. How much do you reckon it costs, Luke? Should start a GoFundMe. Do you think it's worth buying F124 right now, or should I wait until it's free? I don't know. It'll be a while until it's free, I think. I think you'll be waiting a good while. You can maybe wait for a discount. might be the best option, but... Got a bit of traffic. Let's just back off. Open up the gap to Perez a little bit. Got a bit of space behind us, so... Alright, we're not going to use too much battery on this lap because it's clear that we're a bit too fast with that battery, so we're going to keep it in hot lap mode only. Maybe a small touch of overtake here and there, but yeah, we're not going to use overtake anywhere near as much on this lap. Have you played with any driver on the grid? I've raced against Zhou Guan Yu on F1E20, I think it was. I actually had a very famous incident with him as well. Something like that, Fortis. Yeah, there was a leak about that. Again, how true it is, anyone's best guess, but it probably does feel like it's correct because Helmut Marko kind of never really played it down. He said that every driver has those sorts of clauses and stuff, so it probably is correct. Is there a clip? There is. I did post it on Twitter and on TikTok, but you'd have to do a little bit of scrolling for that, annoyingly. Right, no overtake mode. I used a little bit of overtake down towards turn 1. Play with Lando? I mean, I'd love to, but I don't think he'd probably respond to my DMs, to be honest, so you'd have to be waiting a little bit for that. .7 from Stroll. Just a little bit of battery here. Just get ourselves out the corner. 7.7 from Fernando Alonso. Both the Astons doing 7.7s so far in this session. 7.1 from George Russell now. Over the line we go. We're going to do a 8.1. We're just ourselves between the two Alpines in P7. That's not that great of a lap, really. We need to find a lot more time on that second lap in about 4 or 5 minutes' time. More chance playing with Max, honestly. Problem is, Lando's got that massive PR to his name, isn't he? So, compared to Verstappen. I mean, to be fair, you never know. I could always end up in a practice session in iRacing alongside Verstappen. The drivers tend to do that. I've been in a practice session with the likes of Romain Grosjean and stuff in the past in iRacing, so it can happen. You found it? There you go.
Okay, we've only got one lap.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say I probably wasn't at fault for that one. He tried a quite optimistic move on me. The Shanghai Tiger. Yuki Tsunoda goes into P8. He's faster than us right now.
Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
And we are now in the drop zone in the bottom 5 in P11. Ocon and Bottas are 2 directly underneath us at the moment. I'm not too sure if there's anyone else to a lap, but either way, we are in that bottom 5. So we need to find some more time on this final lap of sprint quali. Does seem like we could probably use a little bit more battery than what we have so far, so it's also good. Any big differences from 23 to 24? A lot. Mainly the handling. The handling's the biggest difference. But I wouldn't say it's a good difference, though. It's far from that. Did we get a podium in Mexico yesterday? No, we finished P3. P4, sorry. That is a podium. We finished P4 in Mexico. Imagine Saab was competitive with those moves IRL. I mean, I rate the optimism. I'll always appreciate some optimism, but I think that might have been a little bit too OTT. Okay. There it is then. George Russell, fastest so far in this session. I don't think he needs to go for another lap here, really. He's nearly 3 tenths up on Charles Leclerc so far here in Brazil. Oscar Piastri in P3, Hamilton in P4, Carlos Sainz, Alonso, Stroll, Perez, Tsunoda, all in the top 10. Lando Norris just wedged himself to P6 with Verstappen in P2. That drops us down to P13. Now teammate down to P11. So a lot of time to find on this final lap, really. We've got 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go in this session. Your laugh reminds me of Stampy Cat? How? He does like an inhaling laugh. I don't have an inhaling laugh. Him and Jimmy Carr both have that. I don't have an inhaling laugh. I don't think so. Follow on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. All right. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the session. Let's head down to the last few minutes. We should start seeing some cars heat up for the final lap in a moment's time. And then we'll join him as well. I mean, it's a golfing? Not really, no. Not really. The most I've ever done is mini golf. Nick, thanks for following on Twitch as well, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Could hear Sonoda's car getting dropped there, so I think it probably is time for us to head out on track. So we're on the medium tyre still, of course. This tyre is slightly worn, but we should be able to find some time here. We can probably use a little bit more battery this time round too, so... All right, 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the session. And it's time for our final lap of SQ2, ladies and gentlemen. We need to find some good time here. Otherwise, we might be out in sprint quali, which will be far from ideal. We've been pretty good in sprint quali over the season, so hopefully we can try and keep that going and get ourselves into SQ3. Let's make sure the battery isn't being used on the outlap. There is some people staying in the garage here. We've got a Ferrari, a Mercedes, a Red Bull. I assume they're not going off for another lap, so they're all going to be fairly comfortable with the lap times at the moment. Everyone else, though, looks like they're on track, so... Why are you on mediums? You have to be at sprint quali.
And that's P13. P13.
You have to use the medium tyres in sprint quali. This track is a little bit narrow in this section, so you've got to be a little bit careful without weaving, not to just slip on the grass. Does brake dragging work this year? No. It does not, which is a bit of a shame. You have to weave to warm the tyres. You have to really push. Okay, that'll do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is our final lap of SQ2. Will it be our final lap of sprint quali as well? We're about to find out. We need to find a lot of time on this lap if we want to try and get ourselves into the final session of the day. Let's lock in, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big lap. Good bit of time in the opening corners. Didn't need to shit down to 5th there, really, but we're good. Qualifying is now complete. The checkered flag waving here in SQ2. We're finding a bit of time so far. Is it going to be enough, though? Out from the last few corners we go. We're currently 2.5 tenths up on the Delta, 3 tenths. We head onto the straight now. DRS wide open. Is this going to be enough to get through to the final qualifying session of the day? Almost 4 tenths on the Delta. Is it enough? No, we're out. We are out in SQ2. We're P11. And I think for the first time in sprint quali this season, we are eliminated from a Q2. How close was it? Oh, it was very close as well. It was a little bit close. A little bit close. Carlos Sainz just pips us to P10 by about half a tenth there. Very unfortunate. We were saying earlier that we need to improve our quali pace. And, well, I think I might have just proved it there. We are eliminated from the second session of the day. Yuki Tsunoda joins us in being eliminated as well. Both the Alpines in 13th and 14th, and Valtteri Bottas down in 15th place as well. That is a gutting result in Sao Paulo. And we have to find ourselves a good bit of time in the race. We've got a lot of making up to do because obviously only the top 8 score points. So we're a little bit further down than we would like to be, really. But, yep, there you go. We are out in Q2 here in Brazil, ladies and gentlemen. That is not good news at all. George Russell finishes up on top at the moment. Verstappen, Alonso, Leclerc, our championship rival there in P4. Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, Lewis Hamilton, Perez, Lance Stroll, and Carlos Sainz all making it through to the final session. So, that's disappointing, man. Very, very disappointing. How did Stroll out qualify you? The Aston Martin is the best car on the grid right now. And I'm not even lying. They genuinely are, on the R&D, the best car on the grid. So, it's not too much surprise to see Stroll in the Q3 there. But he's still quite far down his teammate, unsurprisingly. So, yeah, frustrating one, ladies and gentlemen. But we're going to try and fight hard in this sprint race and try and score some points in there because we are eliminated from SQ2. We start in P11. What up, Peter? Do I watch Araba? No, I do not. Where did you finish the Mexican GP? P4. Dom, thanks for follow on Twitch for me. Appreciate it. Welcome, man. Yeah, I'll show you the R&D real quick. You can see it on here. You'll see that the Aston Martin is currently the best car on the grid. It is fairly tight, to be fair. It's very, very tight at the top, but if we switch to this screen right here, you can see Aston Martin are on top right now on that R&D. They're not doing quite as well on the championship, but either way, on the R&D, they do currently have the best car on the entire grid. Red Bull in second place, Mercedes in third, Ferrari and McLaren in that top five, but you can see there's quite a big gap between ourselves and those top five teams. So, yeah, we're definitely to make our jump at some point, don't we? They're definitely to get out of this Racing Bull ASAP. We're on the championship. We are P2 right now in the championship, which is not bad considering we are on the sixth best car. But, yeah. It is very tight between ourselves and Haas there as well, isn't it? The car just hasn't really improved as much as we'd like it to over the season. We were fairly close to those top guys at one point in the season. But since then, yeah, we've not really had those upgrades come through. Those guys have. And we've just been sort of slowly dropping down the table a little bit. So, not many races to go in this season, obviously. We've only got 4 to go, including Brazil. We've got Vegas, Qatar, Abu Dhabi. And then that is the season over and done with. And then we might be in a Mercedes seat for Season 2, sorry. So, we've obviously had our secret meeting before the Mexican GP, and we did accept the terms. So, it's all but confirmed that we are going to be a Mercedes driver for the second season. I'll get you, Peter. Did you not sign Mercedes? We accepted the secret meeting, yeah. And we accepted the terms and the talks and stuff. So, we should be finalized fairly soon. We're basically all but confirmed at this point, so. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, sprint qualifying not going to plan. We got eliminated in SQ2, man. That is very frustrating. I'm pretty sure it's the first time we've been eliminated and not made it through to SQ3 so far this season. And, yeah, we do start this race in P11, which is a little bit disappointing, but hopefully it's a short run down towards turn 1. We're going to try and get a good start, try and make up positions early on, and try and slowly work our way through the field a tiny bit and score some vital points. Obviously, as I said earlier, only the top 8 score points in this race. So, what do we got to do here? We probably are going to drop the AI a couple clicks. We'll go to 105, I think. For what I've seen so far, the AI is looking very good around Brazil. So I think 105 should be about perfect. Fresh views for the sprint? Most likely, yeah. The softs I don't think will make it, so. F1 manager Lamborghini start with good facilities, not a good car. Having arrived with Ferrari. And maybe sign an Italian driver. Maybe Antonelli for your first season, Nico. That'd be pretty fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, then, it is time to prepare ourselves for the first race of the night. It's the sprint race here in Brazil. 24 laps is what we're going to try and fight through for today's race. It's going to be a tricky one, but hopefully we can try and score some vital points. We do start in P11 for this race, so we need to find ourselves some good time and make some good moves and get our way up through the grid. After that, obviously, we do have a full qualifying session where it's going to be raining as well, the entirety of the qualifying, and then the main race will be after qualifying as well. But first of all, we've got to power through 24 laps of this sprint race. While the race goes up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go take a quick toilet break. If you guys grab a drink or a snack, now's a chance to do so, and then we'll return in 2 moments' time, ready for 24 laps of the sprint race here in Brazil.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here at Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. Two very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the two DRS zones will be key to any overtaking prospects today. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Fernando Alonso completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Leclerc, Hamilton, Russell, Sainz, Norris, Stroll, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Wang, Tsunoda, Ocon, Gasly, Bottas, Zhou, Albon, Magnussen, Hülkenberg, and Logan Sargent. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say they've got the better of them more often than not. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
All right. P11 it is, ladies and gentlemen. I have managed to find a fan as well. While I was on my toilet break, I managed to find a little fan that I've got going right now. So hopefully that will keep me cool, because we're going to need it. We are going to need it. Right. Let's have a look then. It's saying we can use a soft tire for 24 laps. No way. Surely not. Surely not, right? Those soft tires are not going to survive. I refuse to believe it. What's everyone else doing? What? No way. I guess we gotta do it as well then, right? Damn. All right. Though they are gonna be very one at the end. They are gonna be very, very one at the end. We're gonna have to go softs. We're gonna have to go softs. Because everyone else on the soft sides, if we start the mediums, we're gonna get absolutely deleted straight off the line. So I think we have to go softs. I don't think we've got much option. Go medium? Dude, everyone else is on soft tires. Everyone. I'm excited for F1 Manager. Relatively. Stay mediums? You sure? How's the AI tire deck? I have no idea. If we go on mediums, we're going to drop down like a lead balloon. I'm convinced. I am convinced. Go medium, play the long game. I mean, let's also think about the race strategy later on as well. The actual race. Whatever tire we use here, we can't use in the race. So we could save this medium tire in for the race later on. And use the soft tires now. I think the chances of using the softs are pretty slim, right? It's a tough call, isn't it? I think we need the mediums for the race. So I think we're going to have to go with softs. I think we have to go with the softs. Because we really need those medium tires for the race later on. Have an extra medium in the race? Yeah, that would definitely be more useful, wouldn't it? Definitely. We could try and be a bit more careful with the tires, I guess, but obviously we need to try and have some pace too, so it's going to be quite tricky. Let's drop the fuel down a little bit as well. 25.5. It was just going to go quite high, but I think we just go that high. Rob, thanks for follow on Twitch as well, mate. Jack, thanks for follow as well. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Go medium, fight position, late stint. Save soft and hard to the race. You think we should do a soft hard? I mean, a two-stop does work in Brazil. Oh, man. Which racer are you? We made our own character. I say hard just to be different. No, we definitely need the hard tires. No doubt about that. We definitely need the hard to the race. Ah, man. Go with your gut. I don't know what my gut's saying. I'm going to go softs. Save the mediums for the race. I'm going to go for soft tires. I'm going to save the mediums for the race. Because we're going to need them. We are going to need them. Let's also drop our wing a little bit here as well. Don't need to go that high. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Don't ask us after Kota. Fair. All right. Should we just go for points in the prediction? Will we get a top 8? We start P11. Try and go for a top 8. Probably the best one, right? How did SQ go? Not great. We finished P11 in sprint quali. Got eliminated in Q2, which is a little bit frustrating. Are red flags on? Yes, they are. I've not had a red flag this game yet, though. But I've not had a lot of instances that need one, to be fair, so. Nah, just do top 8, Nico. Because top 8 are the ones who score points, so. Just do top 8, it's fine. Remember the intertie from 2 days ago? Don't trust chat. Well, my chat is saying 2 different things, to be fair, so I had to go with one of them. Can I do online races tonight? Not tonight, no. Not tonight. We'll use the softs. We'll use the softs. Prediction should be up in a second as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it is time for the opening race of the night. It's sprint race time here in Brazil. We start this race in P11. It's going to be a very tricky race today. Everyone is going for the soft tires here in Brazil. So hopefully we can try and do something similar and get ourselves up there with the soft tire as well. It's going to be tricky, but we're going to do everything we can to try and get ourselves into that top 8, which is in the prediction right now on the Twitch. So get voting right now on Twitch. We do start this race P11. The SQ2 didn't really go to plan. Unfortunately, we did get eliminated in the second session. We didn't make it through to SQ3, so we definitely need to improve our quali pace going into qualifying later on. Otherwise, we're going to be in big trouble this weekend. Lots of points up for grabs this weekend, but it all starts here for the sprint race. We've got 24 laps to try and power through. We are going to use the soft tires, which should hopefully save the mediums for later on. So hopefully this will be the tire we can use to get us into that top 8. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for 24 laps, the sprint race here in Sao Paulo. Our audio. Apologies. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget that prediction is up on the Twitch right now. Will we finish in the top 8 here in Brazil? Get your predictions up on the Twitch right now.
Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of this lap. front. That's going to give
Banged
you the
it.
edge if you can get a good launch as the race
Absolutely banged it. Yeah, you missed out the predictions today, people, I'm afraid, mate. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, then. 24 laps of race action here in Brazil. It is lights out, and away we go from P11. Where can we try and get to in this race? It's not a bad start from ourselves at Piastri, getting off the throttle down towards turn 1. Yuki Tsunoda holding that inside line. Our teammate diving up the inside of turn 2 there and making up a load of positions. Our teammate goes from P12 to P10. Early on, we get past the McLaren there of Oscar Piastri, but our teammate with a fantastic start to this race as we tuck up right behind Yuki Tsunoda. Oscar Piastri getting close to us down towards the middle sector then. But not a bad launch for ourselves, but unfortunately not really made up any places. We go from 11th to 11th so far. Now we can try a late move down the inside of our teammate. It's a late lunge. We just give him a bit of a forceful move away there, and that's an easy move. Up to P10 we go. That might be one we have to try out a few times today. And there's our first positional gain of the day as Oscar Piastri goes up the inside of Yuki Tsunoda now, and our teammate does get that position back, actually. So I thought it was going to drop down to P12 for a second, but does stay in at P11. Sergio Perez, the man right in front of us at the moment, in that sister team as we complete our first lap here in Sao Paulo. How does the tyres look after the first lap? The rear tyres on 2 and 3%. The front tyres look all right, though. The front tyres look all right. It's just those rears we might have to be a little bit careful of today. We're keeping on the temps as well, but so far they look all right as well. So maybe the softs will survive. Maybe the softs will survive, but it is going to be quite tricky. Through turn 4 we go for the second time in this race. Of course, DRS is now activated here in Brazil. Sergio Perez just got a little bit of a gap over us at the moment. Lance Stroll sitting in 8th place. We're only a couple positions away from getting inside that top 8 for the first time in this race. But our teammate Yuki Tsunoda is still holding pretty close to us. We tuck up right behind Sergio Perez into the braking zone. Through into the final sector we go. All the cars still together right now for the DRS. Lance Stroll flashing a little bit as we exit onto the main straight for lap 3. They've got a bit of battery here. We have to be a little bit careful with it because it is quite easy to drain round here. Sergio Perez struck with his battery down towards turn 1. Max Verstappen, fast man on track so far as we close up to that Red Bull ring. Perez a little bit of a lock-up down towards turn 1 there, and that's just going to offset him a little bit. And maybe we've got a chance to attack as we head down towards turn 4. Sergio Perez under immense pressure from ourselves here. Can we try and sneak up the inside? He's closing the gap. We're trying to squeeze our way through. Bit of contact there as well. And through turn 4 we go. We're on the inside. Perez on the outside. Up to P9 we go. And our teammate is looking to try and attack here as well. But a bit of contact between ourselves and Perez here. That might just hurt that right-hand side tyre a tiny bit. I don't think we'll have any damage from that. It was just a little tap. But we have lost out on that 1 second to Lance Stroll, which could be problematic. Yeah, prediction's done, Luke. Prediction's done. Well, we didn't quali. We got knocked out in SQ2, unfortunately. Bit of a bad qualifying session. But made up a couple positions so far. Gone from P11 to P9. Our teammates made up a place as well. We have just about snuck back inside of DRS2. Lance Stroll down towards turn 1 here. Here comes Sergio Perez. Is he going to get close enough down towards the opening corner? No, he's not. Let's try and charge the battery back up as well as we head through turn 1 and 2. I think we might have lost DRS right here, though, and I think Perez might get us back down towards turn 4. This is the battle for P9. Here comes Sergio Perez up the inside. And that's the position gained for Sergio Perez. Once again, he gets that P9 back away from us. Yeah, that's a little bit frustrating. Now having DRS on Lance Stroll down towards turn 4. That kind of exposed us, really, didn't it? Hopefully Sergio Perez can catch back up, which, to be fair, it looks like he's doing. The pack in front of us actually really, really slow at the moment. I'm guessing there was a couple of battles going on in that train. Traction control off or medium? Off. We don't use TC. Got a bit of battery here as well, so let's try and use a little bit of it down towards turn 1. Yuki Tsunoda staying close to us as we head on to the main straight. Did I miss anything too exciting? When was you last here? That'll be the question, really. Down into turn 1 we go. A little bit of that inside curb. Got to be careful of that inside curb in a few laps' time, because once the tyres wear down, it becomes a bit of a tricky corner. Here comes Yuki Tsunoda. Formation up for the start of the race. Not missed too much then. We're getting a couple places off the start. But unfortunately, Sergio Perez did get us back, but we're still in the battle. Long way to go in this race. We're at 5 of 24, so we've got 19 to go. Do need to be a little bit cautious of these tyres, otherwise they are going to wear down a little bit too quickly. Yeah, look at those rear tyres, 8% of the rears. They're going to be the problem. They are going to be the problem. Need to try and keep their temperatures down, really. Yuki getting a little bit close again through these last couple of corners. We're just hanging on to DRS once again on Sergio Perez. It's going to be tricky to score points from this, isn't it? It'll be very, very tricky. Where do we qualify? P11. Made up 1 place so far. Here comes Yuki Tsunoda up towards turn 1. I think he was a little bit too far back there, so no move for Yuki. But we are losing out on Sergio Perez. This is not good. Losing out to Perez right now is not good at all. Down towards turn 4 we go. Yuki getting close again, but still too far back. I've got to make sure I keep DRS here, man. It's so important. So, so important. Why even playing sprints? Because why not? Might as well keep it authentic. And close up in the middle section, hopefully. Does seem like in the straights, we're not really getting that straight line speed, does it? What up, Lewis? There you go, close up to the back of him now, so it's really useful. They're holding each other up in these corners. Just gets us back into play a little bit. And we do seem very strong in that middle sector anyway, so... Got a slipstream on Perez, got a bit of battery as well. DRS down towards turn 1. Arjun, Logan, and Jamie, thanks for follows on Twitch, guys. I appreciate it. Welcome in. There's a few other follows that I'll get to in a moment as well. Lap 7 of 24 here in Brazil. Didn't quite get those opening corners right, really. Mr. Bijou, JR, thanks for follows as well, guys. Appreciate it. I think I'll go everyone. Apologies for missing any names, but appreciate the follows, guys. Legends. Definitely the straights we're struggling with. Yeah, we've not got the straight line speed, have we? The corners we catch up a lot. I mean, look through this middle sector. Into the braking zone here. We really close up that gap to Perez. Through this left-hander. Get even closer. So this is definitely our strongest sector. But, yeah. On the straights, we lose a lot of time. You did, unfortunately, Bucks, but don't worry. There'll be another one for the main race. There we go. Bit of battery here again as we head down towards turn 1 onto lap 8 of this Grand Prix. Straight line speed for the RB is insane. Yeah. Not really a surprise, though. Not really a surprise. A little bit too much curb at turn 2. Yuki Tsunoda all over the back of us. Still going to try and keep tabs on Sergio Perez. Here comes Yuki Tsunoda, our teammate, looking a little bit feisty and racy at the moment. Down towards turn 4 we go, but no harm done. Keep our position. What's the advantage of downshifting and upshifting in the corner? Rotation. If you downshift, you get a bit more rotation in the car. When you upshift, you get a bit more traction. So, got to try and find that nice balance, really. You'll usually see me upshift one gear coming out of a corner just to help with the stability of the rear. And then when I'm going through a corner, I sometimes downshift an extra gear just to get a little bit more rotation in the car. Is this a sprint race? It is indeed. We have caught up a bit of time to Sergio Perez here. We're all at the back of him now. Our teammate's staying close too. Everyone is still in this DRS train. Look at the map. Literally, look at the track map. Everyone is still within DRS of each other at the moment. The only person that doesn't have DRS is the leader of the race, which I think is Fernando Alonso. Here comes our teammate again, getting close to turn 4. I need to stop using so much inside curb there. The tyres are actually holding on fairly well, to be fair, you know. I'm quite impressed. I thought the tyres would struggle. We're on lap 9. The rear tyres on 14 and 15, so it's actually not that bad. Maybe a good thing we went on the softs and not the inters, the medium, sorry. Still 15 to go, indeed, yep. Still over half the race to go. Yuki's close. We're still inside DRS to Sergio Perez. Come on. Still 6/10 heading down towards turn 1. Perez struggling with his battery as well, I can see that. Into the braking zone of turn 1. Through turn 2 we go. Yuki-san is still keeping it very close here. Bro thinks it's Ferrari by saying Inters. Can't get the Ferrari strats out of my head. What can I say? They're rent-free. Go for points again? Always. Always. Although at the moment, we are quite far away from those points. 1.5 seconds to be precise. So gain a little bit in that middle sector there, don't we? It's really good. Got a bit of battery here too. We can charge up the battery really nice in that middle sector. Just helps us out a bit more. Get Perez in the middle sector. I can't even close up at the moment in the middle sector, so catching's one thing, passing's another. I'm not seeing a lot of overtakes right now here in Brazil, though, are we? Perez is getting fairly close to Stroll here, so I wonder if we're going to see a bit of a battle between these two. That might open up a gap to the top 7. Perez is very close to Lance Stroll here. Is he going to go for a move down towards turn 4? He's a little bit too far back at the moment, by the looks of it. But there goes Stroll! There goes Stroll! Straight on at turn 4! He's done the Stroll special! We take those. Perez has to take a bit of a base of action as well there. And that puts us all over the back of Sergio Perez. But Lance Stroll with a killer mistake. And he's down into P10. Look at the gap now as well. We got 1.5 seconds to Lance Stroll too. So we've actually broken away from the DRS to the guys behind. That's really useful. Really, really useful. Is Perez good within DRS range of Lando Norris? Not too sure. But Stroll not having DRS here could be absolutely massive for our race.
Information on Perez. Okay, they're slowing down.
And now Perez has an issue.
Problem with their car.
Oh my God, what is going on? On to lap 12 of 24. Round the outside of Sergio Perez. He just closes up that gap as we look round the outside. Through turn 2 we go. Sergio Perez has a problem with his car. We're going to try and find our way past. And this is the chance to get in the top 8. Perez going lay on the inside. We're going to cruise around the outside down towards turn 4. And that is the position on Sergio Perez. And that is our first look at the top 8. 2.1 seconds to the guy in front of Lando Norris. Can we try and close up that gap? It's going to be very difficult. But wow, lots of drama in the halfway mark, isn't there? Lance Stroll getting a lock-up and going straight on. Sergio Perez having a mechanical problem with his car now. It's all suddenly just unraveling here in Sao Paulo, isn't it? We close up a little bit in the middle sector to Norris, but no DRS is going to hurt us. No, we're going on these to the end, Luke. You can see the tyres, they're going to be a bit slippery, but they'll survive. That's the most important thing. Sergio Perez did not get DRS there either.
1.7 seconds.
Sergio Perez did not get DRS down towards turn 1, so hopefully our teammate Yuki Tsunoda can have a go at him.
Okay, the car behind is
But he has just lost out to Lance Stroll, so probably not going to happen like that. He got contact with Lance, did he? Driver behind. Let's see if he's got damage.
Perez is behind you. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 12 laps old. They've got some kind of mechanical problem.
No, it's mechanical.
Last lap, 1 minute, 11.3.
It's a mechanical issue, so he's had no contact with Stroll. Just something's not quite right with the engine in that Red Bull, so... One Honda engine having issues, and I hope it stays that way. Let's not have any down our end, please. Still got 1.9 seconds to Lando Norris. It's going to be so difficult to bring that time down. We've got a lot of battery here, so let's see if we can try and use it.
Battery charge is high. Let's use
Oh,
that.
so you did, Gregor. Yeah, I got you.
Overtake button.
I wish they have some kind of driver issue. Oh, wish it went with some kind of driver issue for Perez. It would have been fitting, to be fair, wouldn't it? Would have been fitting. Drivers in front, they've not got any problems or anything like that. They're just sitting inside their train, so I don't know all of them ahead of us. But we are quite literally in no man's land right now. We've got 3 seconds to guys in front of us. We've got 2 seconds to Lance Stroll and Piastri behind. We're very much in no man's land for that sole single point in at P8, which is a little bit frustrating. DRS is absolutely essential around this track as we saw in the Creator Series. Am I from Chicago? No. I don't know what gives you that impression, to be honest, but no, I'm not from Chicago. Where is Perez? He's dropped down to P11 now, I think. I'm from Essex in the UK. On to lap 15 of 24. 1.8 seconds to Captain Norris. Now, we have closed that up quite a bit this lap.
The pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance.
Through the opening corners. He was offended. I mean, any British man being called American, I think we're all going to be offended by it, to be honest with you. Yeah, I only got the entire ocean between me and Chicago, to be fair. Not that far apart. 2.4 seconds to Lando. We close up so much the middle sector. But then as soon as it gets to the straight, we just... The time opens up again. This is probably the closest we've been so far, though. 1.6 seconds to Lando Norris. We find so much time in the middle sector. It's Huckleheim, Austrian? He is, yeah. Well, maybe I can use Roger to get across the land then, Mikhail. Or Kante, one of the two.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
Going for an American, I'd rather be a Brit than live in Chicago. The only thing I want to try in Chicago is their authentic Chicago pizza. It looks pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. Looks very good. I'm in Chicago right now. I can't confirm Vince is not here. Thank you. Appreciate your backup there. Means a lot. How do you feel about Arsenal getting the Italian centre-back? Nothing's confirmed nor denied, really. There's a problem with the negotiation, but... hopefully we'll still sign him.
And gap to the car in front, 1.8 seconds.
No pit stop, not a sprint race, no. Lost out a little bit to Lando Norris this lap, unfortunately. Rear tyres are starting to show a bit of wear now, 26 and 28 apiece. We are into the final third of this race now, though. Lap 17 and 24. Can we try and find something? It's going to be so tricky without any DRS. Got to try and spark something out of this and get onto the back of that group in front. Don't think Arsenal will pay 50 million euros for him. I mean, they're happy to pay 50 million euros. They just want to do it in installments and stuff. Similar to how we did with the Declan Rice deal. We want to do it in add-ons and bonuses and things. Whereas... where are we starting him from? Bologna, isn't it? Is it Bologna? Or is it Cagliari? I can't remember where it is. Whatever team it is. They want it all up front, basically, so... Yeah, Bologna, yeah. Oh, I wasn't sure if it was them or Cagliari or something, but... Yeah, Bologna. But yeah, I heard they apparently want it all in installment. All up front, sorry, so... I think they're trying to sort that out right now. Hopefully it'll work out, but... Have we put it yet? No, we don't need to in a sprint race,
Okay, clear.
Wager. That is one of the Alpines. There's an Alpine slow behind us. Is that going to bring out a safety car? That would be absolutely incredible if it does. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. It's not going to do it, is it? Esteban Ocon's out of the session. Are we going to get a safety car or a VSC or anything? No. Oh, man. I just can't catch up to these guys in front. I cannot catch up. Apparently asked for Vieira as well, apparently. I heard they wanted Kivior. I didn't see anything about Vieira, though. Didn't see anything about Vieira. Yeah, I was going to say. Although, to be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if Vieira gets moved on as well. I have heard that Fulham are trying to sign
Okay,
Smith Rowe.
the car ahead,
Ocon's car is still there.
0.8 seconds.
Pulled over on the left-hand side at turn 2.
Okay, be aware the car behind is catching you by 0.5 a lap. 0.5.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stroll's catching. Not ideal. Not ideal in the slightest. Thank you, Ethan. Appreciate it. Oh, look at the sliding through turn 6. God damn. The rear tire's not sticking with me anymore. Yeah, Lance getting closer, isn't he? Lance is getting closer. We can extend a little bit in the middle sector, but... it's literally just rinse and repeat every single lap right now. We'll close up and open up to Stroll and Norris in the middle sector, but everywhere else, because they got DRS, they all just get that little bit further away and that little bit closer behind. How come softs last 24 laps? Do you know what? I'm actually surprised. I thought they wouldn't, but they have. Definitely taking a bit of wear, you can see on the rear right tyre there, 34%. I think some of that wear was actually when we had a collision with, who was it? Sergio Perez, I think it was. We banged wheels of Sergio Perez. I think it just gave us a little bit extra wear on that rear right tyre. But, yeah, all in all, the tyre wear itself has actually been pretty solid. At least everyone's having the same problem with the grip now, at least, so...
Okay, be aware the grip levels are going to start falling away soon. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead.
And the last couple of corners again.
2.4 seconds.
2.2 to Lando Norris. It's literally the same thing every lap right now, man. Just we close up to Norris in the middle and lose it all on the straight because they got DRS. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. Live with only, thanks for following on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, dudes. There's a few other followers I'll get to in a second as well. Return 2 and 3. Matt, LZB, Macaulay, J-Pop. Thank you for followers on Twitch as well, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome all in. Hope you guys are having a good one. We are on to lap 21 and 24 now. Just a few more to go here in Brazil. I think the order's probably going to stay like this, to be honest with you. Unfortunately, don't think we're going to catch up to the guys in front. Oh! Or maybe we are. Fernando Alonso has an issue with the car, just like Sergio Perez did. And Sergio Perez is in P3 right now. There might be an opportunity. If he can hold up everyone in front of us, there might be an opportunity. This sprint race got very feisty at the end here. You can see on the track map, Alonso is losing out to the top 2 in the straights. Alonso in 3rd place. He's fighting for the Mercedes. This will allow us a chance to catch up. That might be that stroke of luck we just needed. Sorry, yeah, Fernando P3, not Perez. Perez is P10. No, sorry, P11, I think. Come on, Alonso. Do me a solid, buddy. Do me a solid. Look at that group being backed up. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Come on. Look how slow they are. Look at the delta. Look at that gap coming down. We might be able to sneak something here. Carlos Sainz in P6. Where's Leclerc? Leclerc's leading this race, which is a little frustrating. We just saw the tires sliding a little bit there as well. First glimpse of that. 1.5. Come on, Alonso. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. We're catching. Yeah, you got silenced real quick, Sanskar, huh? 2.2 to Lando, come on. No, this DRS will be so damn painful. Carlos Sainz being held up by the Aston now. Come on. Next lap's the last time around. We need to get that DRS. We absolutely need to get that DRS to have a chance. There will still be an outside chance. We need to get it. Come on, Alonso. Keep holding, buddy. Keep holding. Keep holding. It's not gonna happen, is it? It's not gonna happen. A little too deep there. That's frustrating, man. We've got one more lap to go. Unless something crazy happens here. I don't think we're gonna get that into that top 7. But P8 is still okay. They are 3 abreast in front of me, though. Oh my god. They were 3 wide at turn 1. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, they're fighting again. Wait. Wait. We got DRS next lap on the down towards the checkered flag. Okay, hold up. We're on the back of them. Come on, come on, come on. Alonso's still struggling. Almost gets the back of him there. We could take Alonso for sure. We could definitely take Alonso. I don't think we can get Sainz or Norris, but we can take down Fernando Alonso, who's struggling in a broken Aston Martin now. Surely we can get him here. Surely. Here we go, down to the line. No, he's going to stay ahead of us. Ah, you bastard. Alonso beats us to the line here in Brazil. It was almost like Alonso and Perez back from last year or the year before. I can't remember when, but oh, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alonso just holds us off down to the line. He gapped us, man. He actually gapped us.
So that wraps up.
Even with a broken car, he still gapped us on that straight. Unreal. Wow. Well, if the race is anything like that, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be an absolute spectacle. But bad news. Very bad news. Despite the fact that we did score that point and Charles Leclerc scored 8, he has closed up significantly in the Drivers' Championship now. He is now only 1 point below us in the Drivers' Championship now. We're on 219. He's on 218. So Charles Leclerc win that race really brings him that much closer to us in this championship. So it's all going to go down to the wire here in here in Brazil, isn't it? We've got qualifying up next, of course, which will determine the order for the main race. But that is your grid order after the sprint race here in Brazil. Charles Leclerc takes victory. Verstappen, Russell, Hamilton, all in the top 4. Norris, Sainz, Alonso, and ourselves scoring that final point in the top 8. Lance Stroll finished in 9th. Oscar Piastri in 10th. Yuki Tsunoda did beat Sergio Perez. Where did Perez finish, actually? Oh, wow. Okay, so that car issue to Perez really dropped him down, didn't it? Holy shit. He literally went from, I think it was around P7, P8 to P18. That is awful for Sergio Perez. Absolutely awful. But the Mexican does not score any points here in the Sprint Race of Brazil. Logan Sargent, Esteban Ocon, the only two to finish underneath him. So, yeah, not good at all for Perez. Even Alonso in a broken car still got points as well. So, at least the game's realistic, right, chat? At least the game's realistic. But there you go. That is a sprint race. The first race tonight over and done with. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, is qualifying. Leon and Mr. Wager, thanks for following us on Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Logan still could not pass. Typical Logan, that really, isn't it? There we go. Lots of points being put into the RTG there, but unfortunately still not quite at that 79 yet. We're getting closer to that 80 mark, isn't it? Very, very much closer. I love how realistic this game is with Red Bull's constructors points. Yup. All of it coming from Max, basically. That's how it is. What's my aim for qualifying? Probably just to get into Q3. I mean, to be honest with you, we really struggled in the sprint quali. I mean, we didn't, though. That's the thing. I mean, in SQ1, we finished P2 in SQ1. Then in SQ2, we finished P11. So, yeah, I don't know. It was a bit wavy with our performance. We did really well in the opening session, but then did terribly in the second. So, honestly, I think our goal here of qualifying is just to try and get into the final session again. It is going to be raining the entirety of quali, though, chat. That is the one downside. It is going to rain the entirety of qualifying. You can see that rain's going to be here from start to finish. So that will make things very, very difficult in this session. We are running a dry setup, don't forget, as well. So, yeah, that qualifying is going to be very tricky. The race itself, though, is going to be dry. No rain expected for the race. It's going to be cloudy the entire way through, too. So, and we got the winky face. Yep, we did get the winky face from Mark. So, 100% podium incoming. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the next qualifying session. It is full quali time for the main event. Of course, there is 2 quali sessions now during a weekend. You get sprint quali, which determines the order for the sprint race, which is what we just did, of course. And now we do the main qualifying, which will determine the order for the main race, where the big points are. So it's very important for ourselves to try and get up there on the grid order. Let's get into qualifying here in Brazil. If you want to know my setup, Bugo, just do !! wheel.
It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
Huckleheim? Yes, it is Huckleheim time. Prime time for Huckleheim. Can't find your stream on Twitch? Use the link in my bio, teacher. Use the link in my bio if you can't find it. Maybe you're spelling my name wrong on Twitch or something, but if you can't find it, you can use the link in my bio. That'll take you to it too. All right. There you go, Thomas. How's it going, dudes? Are we doing the actual race? Of course we do, boards. Of course we do, man. We do everything in the one stream. How did you get telemetry to work on your FSR? Mine doesn't work. Run the game through the Mozza pit house. That's the only way for it to work. Where do I get the F1 set up for the race? Oh, you want the actual setups? I use Sim Racing Center, Bugo. You can, if you type them in on Google, you can find them. But they got loads of setups on there. Is F124 worth buying? If you're a casual, yes. If you're a competitive player, then no. I don't think so. Not until there's a deal on, at least. Do you use the clutch when changing gears? No, not in an F1 car. It's a semi-automatic. It does say on the qualifying order there that it's going to start off with heavy rain, but it does look pretty light from what I'm seeing. They're on soft tires. Wait, what? Wait, what's going on here? Hold up, no Huckleheim just yet. We need to get out straight away. What the hell?
Standing by.
Yo, we need to go. I didn't know. I thought it was raining. It is raining. Shit. Shit. We need to be very quick. Oh, it's greasy. K-Mag pole. Enjoy K-Mag while it lasts. He's not around for much longer now. Oh, we're sliding like crazy. What's my YouTube name? Same as everything else. That guy Vince. I've also got a link in my bio for my YouTube. The link in my bio takes to all my social media. My Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Discord, Twitch, everything. All the social medias that I have is in my link tree. Oh, man, I don't know if it's going to be quicker. I have no idea if it's going to be quicker right now. I feel like the Inters might be quicker. There's no grip on this tyre. Anyone set a lap yet? No. That Ferrari behind us will be the first one. I think it still might be best to set a lap with this tyre just in case, though. Oh, God, sounds going to take so long to... that would take so damn long to upload. I think it'll need a week's processing. Oh, I could barely get the car slowed down at turn 1. 15.1 from Leclerc. That is a very slow lap time. I think it's Inters. I really do. I think the Inters go faster than this. You can see that shine off the surface. 15.0 for Lewis Hamilton so far. So we can do this middle sector. Oh man, there's no grip. 14.8 from Perez. Now I wonder if that was on Inters.
We've just been pushed down into P18.
Round the final tight left-hander we go. The car's sliding away once again. Let's push that battery all the way to the line. See if we can get something out of this. I feel it's not going to be a very good time, though. Over the line we go. Here in Brazil, it's going to be a 15.6. Oh, God. That's going to be a tricky one, isn't it? Albon and Magnussen below us. I really have a feeling the Inter's going to be faster. I'm nervous, chat. I'm not going to lie. I'm nervous. Buried to Mongolia in F4. Right, that can stop immediately. Still 7th at the moment. Are we okay, actually? Are we good? I see a lot of people crossing the line, but no one's going ahead of us. Maybe we're okay? Maybe we're okay? The thing is, Sergio Perez went fastest moments before us, didn't he? Everyone's crossing the line. No one's going up. I think the track is at its worst so far. We might have got away with that one. We might go away with it. Let's head back into the pits, have a look. Unless, of course, they're starting their lap. That's just prime Perez. Yeah, we don't see that much anymore, do we? What position did we get in the sprint? We finished P8 in the sprint. Just that one sole point for ourselves. Prince Grumpy, thanks for following on Twitch, mate. Appreciate you, dudes. Welcome in. Still P8 at the moment. Let's keep an eye on that. Position P9. They're going faster. Stop. Yo, chill. Chill, chill, chill. They're going faster. We're in the drop zone. Wait, the delta's increasing. The delta's increasing. Which means it's favoring the dry still. What? It is literally favoring the Inters. Okay, I think we've got another lap on this soft tire then. Let's go on the same tyre for one more lap. This is weird.
Checks
These
complete.
conditions are
Everyone
very
be aware,
weird.
We've got a car leaving the garage.
What's my camera settings? Hold on. I'll pause in a second. They're not letting me go right now because Yuki's coming into the garage. Can you ask Mark for weather updates? When I'm on track, I can, yeah. Yeah, DRS is still active. Like I say, the track is still favouring the softs more than the inters. And that's progressing too. That Haas is coming in. Come on, let me go. There we go. Here, take a screenshot real quick. That's my camera settings. Take a screenshot. Dry line formed? Maybe. Maybe. All the track is just getting rid of the water pretty quickly. 10 minutes to go in the session. I mean, it does look like it's raining a bit more intensely though, doesn't it? These are strange conditions. Weather report.
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain. We're not certain which is the best tyre right now, dries or inters. We've dropped to P17. P17.
Maybe we should have tried the Inter. Because I really feel like the Inter could have done something here. They would have held the temperature a lot better than the softs as well. I mean, if we look at the soft temperatures, they're just kind of staying low 70s at the moment. Maybe we'll try an Inter after this lap. Might be worth it. Yeah, that temperature's struggling. All right, let's see if we can try to improve on this lap. We're on the same tyre.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
We need to find a good bit of time. DRS is still available as well, so let's try and make the most of this. Oh. Look at the time we're getting, man. Purple in the middle. Oh, god damn, the car's snapping away like crazy. Out for the final corner. Here we go down the straight. We're 1.1 seconds up. The track is improving. Over the line we go here. We're a second up into P4. The track is somehow improving. 14.5 jumps us from P17 to P4. Huckleheim's here, my bad. These are some weird conditions, man. Very weird conditions. I mean, I feel like the tracks could be even faster at the end of the session as well. This is so, so strange. The rain's coming down, but the track's still getting better. I don't know. I have no idea. We're going to have to use a fresh soft tyre next time round, though. I do want to try an intermediate, though, and just see if it's possible. They might overheat a touch, but I don't know. Not sure if it's worth it. Undercover hairdryer on the track. This is the last quick lap on the slicks, you think? Weather report.
So this rain could be with us for a while. Light rain conditions for the foreseeable future. Okay, not sure.
I mean, the rain's not getting worse.
We're right on the crossover.
The rain's not getting worse. Strange, man. It's strange out here. Rondo and Meme, thanks for following us on Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in. It's like Silverstone? Yeah, it is. Very, very strange feeling on the track at the moment. You need warm tyres. The cold tyres, you have absolutely no grip on whatsoever, so it might be worth, if we decide to do another run, doing a fresh soft, maybe. And doing 2 laps. We are just under 0.2 away from Max Verstappen on top right now. We've gone purple in the middle sector. We're a bit down in the first, bit down in the last, but that middle sector is where all of our time is right now. Check the delta. Between a soft and an inter, 4.1 seconds and improving. In favor of the softs. The softs are getting better. We're going to have to do another lap here because everyone's going to improve again. Logan Sargent, is he on an outlap or on a fast lap? Let's keep an eye on Logan Sargent's time here. This could be interesting. Let's keep an eye on Logan's time. I don't think another run is necessary. I feel like it might be, though. Because the track's improving. Which is the weird thing. Which means everyone's going to go faster on the next lap. We're definitely not going to go on inters. Can you rate my PFP? Is that Jurgen Klopp with a pink hat? I can't see it very well. It's very small. Sargent's done an 18-1 in the first sector. I mean, we know if Sargent improves by a good amount, we have to go out again. .38.9 in the middle. He struggled quite a bit in the middle sector. That rain doesn't look as intense here either. Over the line he goes. It's gone from P20 to P8. We're going to have to go out again, aren't we? We're going to have to go out again. Everyone's going to improve drastically on their times here. We're going to have to go out again. All right, 3 minutes to go. We do want to do 2 runs, don't we, to get the tire temp up. So let's go out right now. Let's go out right now.
When you're ready, let's go.
We're going to try and do 2 out laps. We should have time for it, I think. We're gonna try and do 2 out laps so we can get the tires up temperature. That's gonna be the critical thing here. Oh, to be fair, everyone's going out again, though. I don't think we've got enough time. We're in the lead of this group. Ah, shit, we're not gonna have enough time to do 2 out laps. Why new subs? Because everyone's going to find a lot of time here. The track's improving. So using an old soft, we're not guaranteed to get through to Q2 with that. I don't know. Can we make it around again or no? I think we might be able to do 2 out laps here. Which could be huge if so. Yeah, we definitely can. I'm going to go into overtake mode just for now, or hot lap mode, just in case we can't, but I'm pretty sure we can. Yeah, we definitely can. We absolutely can. Okay, no worries. Just going to let Bottas go then. We can do another warm-up lap. Because we need temperature in these tires. We'll have time for another. We will, don't worry. We'll make it. We will make it. Be interested in the lap times here as well. Be careful in your lap. Yeah, we can't afford to make mistakes in this out lap, which is pretty rare to say, to be fair. 35 seconds to go. We'll make that.
And that's just 30 seconds left in the session.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 30 seconds to go in Q1. This is going to be interesting. The track's improving, even though the rain is coming down. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're just about going to make it to the line. With 10 seconds to spare. Look at that time from Bottas. Oh, we've got deeper turn one, though. Bottas, get out of the way, man. Get out of the fucking way! GG. GG. Bottas just fucking... We're out in Q1. We are out in Q1. I can't go back to the point where he impeded us, but my God. Literally didn't even know where to put himself. Well, we might as well take a full penalty at this rate, chat. Oh my God. I can't lie, I'm fuming. I'm actually fuming. Valtteri Bottas is the reason we are not making it through to Q2. And to be fair, I mean, look who else is joining us being knocked out. Verstappen, Norris, Alonso, all knocked out as well. Logan Sargent is still managing to get himself into P20. But either way, Alonso, Norris, and Verstappen all out in the opening session as well. Only the GOATs are getting knocked out in Q1, chat. That's what I'm seeing. Oh, man. I can't believe that, dude. He just didn't get out of the way. He just stayed on the racing line. Unreal, man. Unreal. Well, we take no further part of qualifying. We get knocked out in Q2 in the sprint quali. Now, we are knocked out in Q1 of the main quali. I cannot quite believe it. Look at the penalties being handed out here as well. Pierre Gasly and Alex Albon both getting 5 place. Yuki Tsunoda's got a 10 place. Ocon's got a 5. Where is Bottas? Bottas didn't get a penalty. I can't believe this, man. I cannot believe this. He's not even gone punished for it. He's not even gone punished. Well, Yuki got 2 5 places, so I'm guessing he impeded twice. Right? Illegal blocking and illegal blocking, yeah. So Yuki's got a 10 place penalty. This is not a good day for Racing Bull. This is not a good day for Racing Bull at all. Nor the Alpines as well. Both the Alpines have got penalties as well. Alex Albon, the other driver, the penalty. But that Q1 session was an absolute mess with that rain. Oh, I can't believe it, man. I cannot believe it. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We are eliminated in Q1. I think for the first time since Silverstone. That was the only time we got knocked out in Q1 as well. So it's the second time this season we get eliminated from the opening qualifying session. We've been so good in quali over the season, but that was just such bad luck. Such bad luck. But to be fair, we are joined by some pretty formidable names. Max Verstappen, Lando Norris, Fernando Alonso, and Logan Sargent are all knocked out in the opening session as well. So we're joined by some pretty big names at the bottom of Q1 here. And we have got a big, big task coming up for this race. It is going to be so damn tricky. But hopefully, we can try and pull something out of the bag here in Sao Paulo. But P19 is where we're provisionally going to start this race. Carlos Barley, CDG, sorry, thanks for following us on Twitch as well, guys. Appreciate it. Can't believe it, man. It's worse because it wasn't even our fault. Exactly. Oh, man, it is what it is. All right. It just means, ladies and gentlemen, we have got a big task on our hands, and we should have some fantastic racing here in Brazil. We have already got a 5-place grid penalty because, of course, we have taken a brand new ICE. However, at this point, do we just take everything? We don't really need much else. Everything else we're pretty good on. But we're starting 19th. We've got a 5-place grid penalty. We might as well take everything, right? And that sorts us out for the rest of the season. Right? At best, we're 15th, exactly. And at a track like Brazil, overtaking opportunities around here, although it is a big DRS fest. Do it? Yeah? Alright. Might as well then, I guess. Might as well. I hope one day they add pit lane starts. That'd be really fun. Really, really fun. Ruin Bottas's race. I don't want us to come down to his level. Member, thanks for following Twitch, so I appreciate it. Rest of the tracks are power circuits? Yeah, especially Qatar. I'm not looking forward to Qatar. That'll be a tough one, that. And Vegas as well. Been here a lot longer than 0.5 hours. Watched like 6 full races. It could be the bot's broken again. The bot might be broken. I don't know. Keep an eye on your hours, Florgasm. Let me know if it changes. If it doesn't, then the bot might be bugged again. I'll have to reset it. Not for you? I have no idea. Get another engine? I can only take one full set. That's all I can do. I can't take any more than that. What place did we get? Mexico. We finished P4 in Mexico. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well then. A very disappointing qualifying session for ourselves there. We got eliminated in Q1 after being impeded on our final lap by Valtteri Bottas. He didn't take a penalty for it. And we are, yeah, unfortunately, taking no further part in qualifying, which means all eyes on the race. We have taken a full new engine penalty for this race. That's the best we can do from here on out. And hopefully, with that fresh engine, we can try and power through and score some good points here in Brazil. It's going to be so damn tricky, but we're going to give it everything today, chat, to get ourselves some points. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are ready and excited for the Brazilian Grand Prix, type 1 in the chat right now. It's going to be a tough one today. 71 laps. We got to make sure we get this strategy right. We got to make sure we make our moves and be cynical with everything we do. And I need you guys ready and locked in for this race. So if you guys are ready, type 1 in the chat. I'm seeing some good ones already. I need you guys to flood that chat with the ones. I need you guys ready. Where are we starting? P20 most likely. Unless that bug's still here. 1 with fastest lap. That's a very good answer, Mr. E.T. Very, very good answer. All right. These are some good ones, chat. You guys are ready, which means I am ready. Points finished for prediction. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how what the race director says with the grid order. Rookie, thanks for following, mate. Appreciate it as well, dude. All right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to get underway here in Brazil. We had a pretty decent sprint race. We started 11th and finished in 8th in the sprint race. We need to try and do much more than that as we enter into the race here in Brazil. 71 laps is what we're going to try and face up against today. It's going to be a very, very difficult race, but let's give it everything to try and get some good points. Ladies and gentlemen, while the race loads up, I'm going to go take a quick toilet break. If you guys grab a drink or a snack, now it's a chance to do so. And then we will regroup in a few moments' time, ready for 71 laps of the Brazilian Grand Prix.
Welcome along then to where heroes and history are made. It's where the 2008 title was decided in the very final corner. And just 1 year later, Jenson Button stormed through from 14th on the grid to claim his one and only Drivers' Championship. It's time then for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. We're racing today then at Interlagos, a historic 2.7-mile circuit and one of the few anti-clockwise tracks on the calendar. 15 corners in total, 9 to the left and 6 to the right, with a technical middle section opening up to a flat-out Sector 3. That gives us our best passing opportunity down into Turn 1. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Hamilton, Russell, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Stroll, Bottas, Joe, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Albon, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Sargent, Wang, Tsunoda, Verstappen, and Esteban Ocon lines up at the back of the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say, they've got the better of them more often than not. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Are we actually at P17?
Is not what we're aiming for. See if you can make up a few places at the start.
They still haven't fixed the engine penalties, have they? For some reason, the user doesn't take penalties. I don't get it. I don't get it. Right. Oh. A soft, medium. I kind of like it. Maybe a soft, medium, soft. What do we think, chat? What do we think? Drop that fuel a little bit as well. What do we think? Because to be fair, I was wrong about the softs in that sprint race. They actually were pretty good. No softs at the start. You're heavier and don't get the most out of the tyre. So we just start on mediums. I could do a medium soft. The others took penalties too. Something like that. That could cook. That could cook. Tyler and Phantom, thanks for followers, guys. Appreciate it. What does medium soft look like? I've only got one medium available, Nico. It's actually a really good job that we use the softs in the sprint race and not the mediums. Otherwise, we'd have to do a hard soft most likely. We've only got one medium available, chat. Only one medium available. What else could we try? Let's try a one-stop. What does a one-stop look like? One-stop's going to be a bit slow, I think. We've got 84 minutes and 20 seconds on the two-stop, on the medium soft, and 84 minutes and 28 on the one-stop. I think we go medium soft. Start on the mediums, try and power through that, and then we get two softs to the end. Yeah, there's a few others starting on mediums as well. What is this grid order, dude? Bottas and Zhou made it into Q3? How? Pierre Gasly 10th. Hulkenberg and Magnussen ahead of us as well. Oh, man. Our teammate in P18. Oh, boy, it's not looking good, bruv. Nah, let's avoid the hards. No point. No point using the hards. All right, I think we go with that then, chat. I think we go with that. I think Mac is right. I think if we go softs at the start of this race, yeah, we'll have grip, but they'll wear out a lot quicker than the sprint race, and the car's going to be heavy. We can't really get the most out of that soft tire. So I think we go with the medium tire. I like it. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right. The fuel is at 74. It does say this track's going to be a bit of a fuel burner today, so I have to be a little bit careful with the fuel, but we'll see. It looked all right in the sprint race, but yeah, we'll see what happens, I guess. Setup-wise, let's just drop the front wing a little bit as well. There we go. Cool. That'll do us. Charles, thanks for following on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it, dude. All right. Let's have a look at the prediction then, shall we, chat? Your guys' favorite time of the day, the prediction. What should we try? We're sitting in 17th right now. Our teammate in 18th. Should we maybe do both RBs top 12? That's what I'm thinking right now. Both Racing Bulls top 12? Nah, we're not going to go for a podium. That's going to be very difficult. RB versus Alpine? Oh, we'll beat the Alpines. I'm fairly confident. Yuki DNF third time. Actually, Marbles my favorite time of the day. Should have guessed. Berry points. RB versus McLaren. Where are the McLarens? 6th and 14th. That could be interesting, actually, yeah. That could be interesting. Unfortunately, it is Charles Leclerc, our championship rival, who's on pole position. So, yeah, that could be fun, actually. McLaren versus Racing Bull. Let's do that. Who will get the most points out of the McLarens and Racing Bulls? That sounds good to me. Let's do that. Danny, thanks for following on Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. The Saubers will not stay out there. Yeah, the Saubers will sink very quickly. They'll probably hold up a massive DRS train, I reckon. That's what I predict. Bonus point for killing Bottas? Always. Always. All right, let's do that for the prediction. McLaren versus Racing Bull. That sounds good to me. That should be a good challenge for ourselves. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go then for the final time of the day. It is a race day here in Brazil. Qualifying did not go according to plan whatsoever. We were on course to try and get ourselves into Q2 before we were massively impeded by a very lost Valtteri Bottas, and we got knocked out in Q1. Started P19. However, we did take a full new engine. The engine penalties didn't apply. The FIA have missed us out on their penalty list, and we start this race in P17. So we're very far back right now to where we used to, but now we're going to try and put all our focus into this race and power through the grid and try and score some massive points here in Sao Paulo. This is the strategy we are going for. We are going for a medium soft. We're going to start on the mediums for 27. Then we're going to do 22 each on the soft tires. And hopefully we can try and find our way into the points with that strategy. There is going to be a full dry race. No one expected for today. Today's prediction will be a Racing Bull versus McLaren. Who will score the most points out of those two teams? Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for 71 laps of the Brazilian Grand Prix. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The prediction is up on the Twitch right now. Who will score the most points out of the Racing Bulls and the McLarens? Get your predictions up in the Twitch right now. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. For the Brazilian Grand Prix, we got 5 red lights on the formation lap now, and away we go. That was not the best launch. We try and get our way down towards turn 1, but there is a big clash in front of us. Norris and Alonso going 2-1. Just have to get a bit early on the brakes there to make sure we don't clatter into the back of the Aston Martin, who's very slow through turn 2. We just hold off Max Verstappen right behind us. He's on the soft tyres. He'll be aggressive on the start here as we launch down towards turn 4 for the opening phase of this race. Everyone getting a little bit checked up here at turn 4 as Verstappen tries to find his way through. Down through turn 4 and 5 we go. Magnussen a bit slow here. We can try and creep around the outside up towards turn 6. Round the outside we go. Oh, Kevin Magnussen. He's going to try and hold that inside line. Oh my God. Okay, everyone braked early there. I'm going to give that position back to Alonso. That wasn't very fair. But Kevin Magnussen forced me off the road a little bit. That's a break on the grass, which was far from ideal, really. But we get the place back to Alonso there. Kevin Magnussen under pressure from Max Verstappen now. But that's one position made up on the opening lap, which is decent. Wouldn't mind if we could do that every single lap, but probably not going to happen. Through the last couple of corners we go then. Alonso in P15, ourselves in P16. Max Verstappen looking very racy behind us on that soft tyre. Charles Leclerc has an immense gap already on the opening lap. He's doing what he does best, isn't he? As Alonso struggling for battery down towards turn 1. And we've just got to be a little bit careful on the brakes not to go into the back of any of these guys. Logan Sargent is in P12. He will be holding up the grid a little bit at the start of this race. We're going to have to try and work our way through these guys. Obviously, most of the drivers right now are on the soft tyres. So here comes Max Verstappen. And there are some on the medium tyres, including ourselves, of course. So they're going to have the early advantage. But hopefully, in 10 to 15 laps' time, we might see our medium tyres come up good. Into the middle sector we go on lap 2. Very grey out here at the moment, isn't it? As we have to get very early in the brakes. Down towards this right-hander. Through the middle sector we go. A little bit of oversteer as we try and push the car around the outside of Alonso. Can we maybe try a little late dive up the inside of Alonso? Yes, we can. Can we take that position away as well? And we do just that as well. We give space in the exit. But Alonso was dispatched by that point anyway. So up to P15 we go. And we are a little bit low on battery here as well. I've actually accidentally left overtake on. And now Alonso will get me back. That was a mistake. I did not mean to leave overtake on there. Here comes Max Verstappen as well. Oh, we're going to drop down a little bit here. Here comes Kevin Magnussen. Oh my God, we're being absolutely swamped down towards turn 1. We might have just gone from P15 to P18. Let's see. Magnussen tries on the inside at turn 2. Backs out of that one. That's far from ideal, isn't it? That is far from ideal. We went up to P15 where Alonso is right now, and then dropped straight down to P17. So, yeah, not very useful when you accidentally leave overtake on, to be honest. Gotta bear that in mind. Leclerc will DNF lap 55 like he always does. Absolute scenes if that happens again, though. Keep our P2 in the championship. We don't mind that. All right, let's close up again to Verstappen and Alonso. They're all going to be very slow in this middle sector, so we're getting a lot of time here. All over the back of the Red Bull now as we head through the last few corners. As I say, most people are on the softs at the moment. We've got a few on the medium tyres, including ourselves, but we've got a bit of battery news now. Max in P16, did chaos happening in open laps? No, he had a bad qualifying. There was a few people who had bad qualifying, as we did, Verstappen did, Norris did, Alonso did. It was a very scrappy Q1 session, so a lot of the big names did get knocked out early on in Q1. Even Logan Sargent. Killian Constantine, thanks for following us on Twitch, guys. Billy, Nega, thanks for following us as well, guys. I appreciate it. Jamie Masterbot, thanks for following us as well, guys. I appreciate it as well. Fola, Justy, Epic Gamer, Danny, thank you for following us as well, guys. Appreciate you all. Welcome all in. Hope you're having a good one. Could not make fun of the poor American driver. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Yeah, unfortunately got held up on our lap in Q1. Valtteri Bottas was, how do I describe him? It was just completely lost. Completely lost on the track. And unfortunately got heavily impeded by him, and that stopped us from getting through to Q2. So we're at a bit of a deficit. However, we have got a fresh new engine, so Hopefully we can try and work our way through the grid. You can see on the track map, Charles Leclerc has an immense gap to that McLaren and Mercedes, sorry, in P2. Can't get my words out right now. Let's focus on the racing at the moment, though. Big DRS train all the way up to the middle pack of the grids. Yeah, not much is epic. This will work on console, not this one, no. You need to order the R3 for it to work on Xbox only. Also, haven't really gone too much into the console department yet. But I think that'll increase over time. Yeah, Verstappen, Alonso, and Norris are all getting held up in this train. Let's see if we can try and find a cheeky move, shall we? Maybe a late one up the inside here, let's see. Just like that. Can we hold it? Yes, we can. There's the move. We might have to try moves like that on a frequent basis here in Brazil because our straight line speed compared to these guys is not really that good. So that's one of the very few chances we'll have to really try and work our way through the grids. Everyone, when they're in DRS, just holds their own position, really, don't they? So those kinds of moves are what's going to climb us up the order, I think. Here comes Max Verstappen around the outside down towards turn 1. No space for him. I saw a 2 wide happening in front of us. Not too sure who it was. Return 2, 3, and up towards 4. How's Sargent doing? He's still doing all right, actually. He's ahead of his teammate, Alex Albon. What's a good starter wheel for Xbox? A G923 or a T248? Starter wheel for PlayStation? The exact same. They are very open. You can use them on any console on platform. Team orders will get in quickly. Well, he's holding in this place the DRS train right now, so he's currently chilling in P12. Here we go up towards turn 1. I have to use all my battery on this straight. Otherwise, Max will get me.
Right, keep pushing. You're gaining on the car ahead.
I think I might have to go into medium ERS in the middle sector just to try and harvest something back. Because at the moment, I'm not really getting a lot for myself. I tried F1 on controller, it's just pain. Yeah, it's not ideal. It's an easy way to get started, so I kind of learned the game a bit, but wheel is, yeah, so much more superior. Wheel's great fun. Very good fun. How'd the sprint go? We finished P8. We finished P8 in the sprint. Right, let's try and close up to Alonso. Again here, Sargent is actually starting to lose a bit of time to the guy in front of him, so we're trying to get a good exit here. That's not bad. Let's see if we can try a similar move on Fernando Alonso again up the inside. This is going to be our spot, chat. That's 2 or 3 times we made that move now. Alonso's on the inside, heading through this left-hander, but we do make our move up to P15 now. That's going to be the spot we make our moves. They leave that inside wide open. So anytime we want a chance to make a move, that's going to be the area we can do it because we're so good in the middle sector. We're running that slightly higher aero, and you're seeing the difference in that middle sector there alone. We do obviously lose out a little bit in the straight. I think Fernando Alonso has just locked up and gone straight on at turn 1. Thankfully, he didn't hit me. Otherwise, I'd have been very upset. But he is now down to 18th place behind Kevin Magnussen. So, yeah, Charles is finished for the day, honestly. Might as well give him the win now. He's going to go back to second in the championship, isn't it? Yeah, Sargent's starting to lose the pack a little bit here, which is really, really bad. Lando Norris is struggling to get past Alex Albon as well. Into the middle sector we go. Come on. A little bit too far back for a dive on this corner. We do close up to Lando Norris. Max Verstappen just keeping tabs on us right now. I think he's almost broken that DRS from Kevin Magnussen, which can put those guys a bit further back. Sauber's doing all right. They are, to be fair, aren't they? They got 1 in the points. 1 in P11, I think. Slipstream on Norris. Bit of ERS, bit of DRS as well. Down towards turn 1. Norris is flashing. And I don't mean that in an explicit way either. Through turn 1 and 2 we go. Come on. Come on. We've got DRS now. DRS wide open down towards turn 4. Is Norris going to make a move on Albon here? No, he's a bit too far back, isn't he? What's the AI difficulty? We're running a little lower today because the AI at Brazil are very, very good. We're running at 105, which I know is a lot lower than what we usually play on, but the AI are very good at this track, so... We made up 3 places so far this... Oh, sorry, 2 places so far this race inside 9 laps, which isn't really ideal. But, to be fair, we are on the medium tyre and keeping pace with the soft tyre guys, aren't we? So, that's a pretty good sign, actually. Then it's a pretty good sign. Alright, here we go again. A little bit of battery just to close up to Lando Norris as we head down towards turn 1. I'll be close enough to Lando this time round. I don't think so, as he gets a bit close to the Williams in front of him. Speaking of the Williams, Alex Albon's going for a move around the outside of Logan Sargent. We've gone a little bit deep at turn 1 there. Albon and Sargent have to back out the throttle through turn 2 and 3. Sargent just gets past Albon. Here we go on Lando Norris maybe, though. We're very close on the Brit as we head down towards turn 4. They're going to go 3 wide here. Logan Sargent in the middle gets pinched almost by Lando Norris. We can try and squeeze up the inside, and we just pounce on a little mistake there. The AI almost went 3 wide with Albon, Sargent, Norris there. We just have to get off the accelerator a little bit through turn 5. But wow. Big move there on Lando Norris. And now we've got both the Williams in front of us. Logan Sargent was just sort of squashed into the middle there. He became the needle in the thread and does hold on to that P12 for now. Alex Albon in P13. We've got past Lando Norris, though, who was looking to try and make up some positions himself. So while attacking, he's ended up having to lose positions, which is unfortunate for him. We're over the back of Alex Albon now on lap 10 as we head down towards the start-finish line. DRS wide open on Alex Albon. I can take that slipstream all the way down to the opening corner. He's struggling with his battery. Logan Sargent is going to have to be careful of his mirrors here as me and Albon are going to clash at turn 1. We'll try and hold that inside at turn 2. Oh, he's hit us! Alex Albon's just turned in on us. Have we got damage from that? I think we're all right. But Alex Albon just turned right when we was on the inside of turn 2 there. Just didn't want to leave us any room and just forced us over the curbs. We do get that place. Does he have damage? I have no idea. He just completely turned right on us. Didn't want to leave us any room at all. Driver behind.
Albon behind. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tyres. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. Your
Doesn't
last lap
sound
time,
like he's got damage.
13.1.
So, thankfully, ourselves and Albon have come away a little bit unscathed from that, which is very, very lucky. That could have been a lot worse. Now, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're in P13. This is the battle for P12. Logan Sargent is the man we've got to get by. Here we go down towards turn 1. Sargent's going to hold the inside line. We're just going to try and skate our way through on the outside. Down towards turn 1. Can we be late to the brakes as well? Sargent's a little bit later at the inside at turn 1. We've got the inside at turn 2. He leaves us room this time. We do get past Logan Sargent down towards turn 3. Down towards turn 4 we go now on lap 12. Is he going to be close enough to get back past us? He's going to go up the inside. Albon wants to go on the outside. We're on the outside of Logan Sargent now at turn 4. We get the grip on the outside line, and we do just stay ahead of Logan Sargent at turn 4. We have got an objective to do now, which is to get our ERS up to 37%. That should be definitely doable. Lots happening here, though. Lots happening. Leclerc dominance could bore fans. Honestly, look at that gap Leclerc has.
You hit the target well there. Nice one. It's a long way to go in this race, though, so keep your head down.
Look at that gap Leclerc has. It's absolutely insane. If he does not win this race, there will be fraud conversations. I think we've already put a second on Sargent as well, haven't we? Or he might have just snuck inside DRS. Might have. On to lap 13 we go. You have to put a number after it, Gregor.
The car ahead by 2.5 seconds.
You have to select how much you want to put in the heists. Just like Gangster's on there. Hello, Robbie. What's the gap for Charles? I have no idea. Very big, though. Very, very big. Our focus right now has got to be bringing that gap down to Pierre Gasly and Valtteri Bottas. Hopefully they can keep on scrapping. We could try and close up that gap to those two. Meanwhile, we could try and break away from Logan Sargent if possible. I do feel like the soft tyres are starting to struggle a little bit. Could also be the salvage is not being very good as well. But then again, Logan Sargent's not really getting the grip through the middle sector, is he? And he hasn't got DRS this time either. We do have a quick mid-session save to do here as well, so let's do that. Yeah. Huckleheim versus Bottas. Round 2. We're going to make sure we don't leave too much margin for him this time. After what he did to us in qualifying. We're going to make our presence felt against Bottas, let's say that.
The car behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
Messi, Ronaldo, Messi. Run him off, he deserves it, literally. There will be a conversation between ourselves. There'll be an Ocon and Verstappen type fight in the in the garage after this race. Come on. We are gaining a little bit on these guys. Continuing to gap the two Williams behind us as well, so starting to find these medium tyres pace now, which is really good. I think we're still a little bit too far away from DRS of Pierre Gasly. Don't lie to yourself, LH. When we finished the sprint, P8. Wasn't a good race, unfortunately. Had a bad race in the sprint. Still got a point, so. Bottas and Gasly are too wide at turn 1. Still no DRS at the moment, though. The close gap is roughly 6 seconds. Insane, man. I think it's actually a bit bigger than that, by the looks of it, but... yeah, I have no idea. Will I win? Probably not. I don't think so. A win for us would be scoring some good points. At the moment, we are on course for that, so... we've started in P17, made out to P12 so far, and now we're going to be in the DRS threshold of Pierre Gasly in front of us. This is a 4-car battle for P8. We've got Piastri, Bottas, Gasly, and who's that Haas? That is Hulkenberg, I think it is, in P8. Do the AI ever crash out in this game? I wouldn't say they crash out, no. They have spins on lockups and stuff, but they don't, like, spin out into a barrier or anything like that. We're very close to Pierre Gasly now. Come on. Barry Huckleheim. That will take. Just try to squeeze around the outside of Gasly, sorry, at turn 1. Still not quite able to make that move we're looking for. Got a bit of battery as we head down towards turn 4 now. Valtteri Bottas still ahead of the Frenchman as we hit the braking zone of turn 4. Through 5 we go. Still very cloudy out here in Sao Paulo. No rain is forecast for the race. It's going to be cloudy the entire race according to the forecast. Can we try and get close to Gasly here? We're still all over the back of that Alpine rear wing as we head through the middle sector. What lap are we pitting on? 27. So another 11 laps. Almost pushing Gasly for their right-hander there. Lando Norris has made his way past the Williams as well, so Lando will start to catch us now as well. You have to be very mindful for that. Here we go. We're getting closer to Pierre Gasly as we head down towards turn 1. I think we ran out of battery a little bit too early there, so Gasly is going to look to try and maybe attack Bottas, is he? No, it's a little bit too far, but there is a battle going on for P8 ahead of us. That's Piastri making his move on Nico Hulkenberg, the Aussie, getting round the jump. We've got yellow flags at turn 1. We have a car that's gone straight on at T1. I think that's Logan Sargent. Well, it was looking so good for Logan at the start of this race. But now he's back to where it's normality for him. He's down to P20. After a big lock up at turn 1. Albon ran him off, did he? He's trying to slip around the outside here. This could be a great move if we could pull this one off. Ah, didn't quite get the grip on the outside. Let's try to launch up the inside here, though. Oh, I tried it. Didn't quite get lay enough on the brakes. Worth a look. We've been strong there so far. Norris and Verstappen are gaining on us. Got to try and work our way through this train ASAP. Otherwise, we're going to be under threat from Lando Norris and Max Verstappen, who are still on the soft tyre, of course. Here we go again. On Pierre Gasly. We're still close. We're still close. Pierre Gasly running a little lower battery down towards turn 1. He goes defensive against us. Round the outside we go at turn 1. Little lock up on the front right tyre I saw from Pierre Gasly. Oh, he's hit me as well. Oh, what is this AI doing, man? They just don't leave space at turn 2 for some reason. They just turn in on you. Let's try to go on the outside at turn 4 then. We're definitely split the inside at turn 1. And the outside we go here. It's very tight. No way, man. Come on, let's keep our nose in. Let's keep our nose in. Unreal, dude. Guys did the same thing as what Albon did. Let's close the door on us at turn 1. Or 2, sorry. That's frustrating. And we don't get past Pierre Gasly. The Frenchman frustrating us so far in this race. Norris incoming. Yeah, he's got DRS this lap for sure. Definitely got DRS. Gasly is still in DRS range of Bottas too, so gonna have to try something else to get past Pierre. Losing your tongue going to wheel. Yeah, I know. We're gonna work our way through this train somehow, though. Gasly just peels away a little bit here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, what's going on with the tires? Why are my tires not tiring anymore? Rear right's getting a little bit worn. Maybe I'm going to be a little bit careful on curbs now, I think. It's raining? No, it's not. It's just cloudy. It's not going to rain in this race. The tires are tired, literally. Come on. Gotta find our way through these guys, man. We're really struggling at the moment. We made some great progress to start this race, but now we've still come to a halt. Pierre Gasly is getting very, very aggressive against us on the defense. But we are right behind him here. We've got a good bit of battery available to us as well. Look at this, 64%. This might be a chance, ladies and gentlemen, to head down towards turn 1. We're close to Pierre Gasly. Can we try and find the move on the Frenchman? He's going to attack Valtteri Bottas maybe here, actually. Bottas go defensive. Gasly is trying to slip it around the outside. Are they going to clash here? Bottas at turn 1 is on the inside. Gasly gets the inside at turn 2. Bottas left in room on that occasion. Lando Norris is at the back of us. And look at the battery we've got available here. Here we go. We're going to go 3 abreast, are we? We're just on the inside of Pierre Gasly. Heading up towards turn 4. Got to be careful about braking, not going to the back of that green rear wing of Valtteri Bottas up the inside at turn 5. And that's a great move of Pierre Gasly. Well calculated. And that is the move finally done on the Frenchman. It felt like it took a while to do. But we've finally got past Pierre Gasly here in Brazil on lap 20. We were stuck behind for quite some time. Valtteri Bottas sitting in that top 10 at the moment. But we want to try and get our way through. And do what it says in the back of that rear wing, really. Unleash ourselves. I think Bottas might have DRS on Hulkenberg here. Let's find out. Does he? He does. But we're also pretty close to Bottas as well here. Is this opportunity to get into the top 10? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're on the inside heading down towards turn 1. Oh, Bottas a little bit late to the brakes. We could just slip back up the inside, though. He takes that turn 2 very tight. Oh, I just couldn't quite get the move set up on Valtteri Bottas. Down towards turn 4 we go. He still has DRS on Nico Hulkenberg. Here comes Pierre Gasly up the inside at turn 4. I thought we could try and get past him and stay ahead of him, but he's proving otherwise. And we just about keep ourselves in front. Pierre Gasly won't be able to make that one stick. Those soft tyres definitely struggling now, aren't they? You can see Bottas We're sliding a little bit at turn 6. Yeah, the soft tires will be pitting soon for sure. Which is why it's really imperative to make these moves ASAP. Try and get that track position over them. But yeah, we're still trying to find our way through into top 10 for the first time in this race. Lap 21 of 71. Bottas will not have DRS down towards turn 1 here. Surely this will be it. Surely it will happen right here. Bottas got to be looking at his right-hand side wing mirror. Or is he? Up the inside we go. You thought, Valtteri. Not going to happen that easily for you, sunshine. Up the inside we go at turn 1. And that should be the move secured on Valtteri Bottas. Have to drain our battery down towards turn 4 just to try and eliminate any possibility on Valtteri Bottas here. We'll take the slipstream from Huckleheim. We've got his DRS as well, actually. So that is perfect. And into top 10 we go for the first time in the Brazilian Grand Prix. The least one tried to block Berry. Yeah, literally. Hate it out here. Right, Hulkenberg up next in the Haas. That soft tyre does not look good at all now, does it? Let the man ride his bike. Never. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are new here and you are enjoying the stream so far, we are 22 laps into a 71-lap race here in Brazil. We've still got a way to go here in Sao Paulo. If you are enjoying the stream, make sure to smash that follow button, no matter where you're watching, whether you're watching on TikTok, whether you're watching on Twitch. Your followers really do help me out a lot, so make sure you do smash that follow button as we try and loop it around the outside of Nico Hulkenberg down towards turn 1. We should get this move done. And we do. Lovely stuff. It's a P9. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, making our moves now. Look at Zhou Guanyu having a great race up there. Oh, the soft tyres are pitting. The soft tyres are pitting. It is who you think it is, Harwin. It is who you think it is. Lap 23 of this race, the soft tyres are in for their first pit stop of the day. I think everyone's going to do a 2-stop here. Hulking on this lap? Yeah, gotta be, hasn't he? Gotta be. Let's try and shake off that DRS that he'll have then. We're not too far away from boxing ourselves, to be fair. Lap 27 is our pit window. I think we just escaped DRS from Hulkenberg. But he'll be boxing anyway, so... Let's see. Yep, into the pits he goes. All right, 3.8 to Piastri. That's our gap, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try and bring that gap down, shall we? It's going to be tricky because he's on the medium tyre too. Box lap 29. Excuse me, lap 29. Try a 1-stop. No, I'm not doing a 1-stop. 1-stop wouldn't be fast enough here. A 1-stop would not be fast enough. Medium hard is faster. Really? You think? You think a hard to the end would be faster than 2 softs? Really? We've got a few laps to decide, but... I don't know, man.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 4.1 seconds.
I don't know. Our tyre wear's okay so far. We're averaging about 1% per lap on the tyre wear, so I'm not too concerned about that. I mean, the hards would do great on tyre wear. I'm not concerned on that either, but...
Okay, we're approaching the pit.
I don't know, man.
You're going to be on softs.
I don't know.
The car behind's gaining on you by 0.5 a lap.
We went to pole it? Go for it, Nico. Yeah, pole it. Robin R Squared, Miz. Thanks for following us on Twitch, guys. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Appreciate your follows. 9.2 for Fernando Alonso. He's gone fastest. Where did we qualify? P19. Side P17, though. Yeah, 1-stop medium hard or 2-stop medium soft. We're not really catching Piastri much here either. I think it's in DRS range of sure, that's probably why. Hopefully they can battle.
Okay, the car ahead's beginning to pull away. You know what to do.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There's a poll up in the Twitch chat right now. What strategy should we do for this race? You have the option of that one stop or the two stop.
Stop now.
Get your prediction, get your vote up in the poll on the Twitch right now. We are one lap away from boxing if we are going to do the two stop though, so got to do this fairly quickly. Two stop, you surely go into traffic. Not a huge amount, to be fair. There is that little group. We'll come up behind them. We'll get some clean air for a little while, I think. Let's see if we can try and hold position of a Gasly down towards turn 1 as well. He is pretty close, but traffic wasn't that much of an issue anyway in the first stint, right? It was a bit, to be honest.
In this lap.
It was a little bit. It's more the fact it's just very difficult to escape the DRS of the guys behind you. All right, if we're doing a two-stop, then we need to box now. What does the vote say so far, chat? What's the poll say? Here comes Pierre Gasly, looking to go on the outside. Oh, a bit of contact between ourselves and Gasly there. Maybe we didn't give enough room. I thought we did, but... Is it saying two-stop, yeah? The way your pit's been going, you better stay out. True, to be fair. Very true. Gavin, we're looking at you, buddy. We're looking at you, Gavin. Little weasel. 81% of people saying two-stop. Holy shit, okay.
Remember, box this lap.
All right.
Keep an eye on your distance.
In we go then, ladies and gentlemen, right now.
Make sure you don't speed.
That pole was finishing up at the perfect time, pretty much, wasn't it? Box, 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 box.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
Great pit entry. All right. The medium tyres in front of us are actually staying out a bit longer. Interesting. Wonder what their plan is. Nice. Good job. Good job. Good job. Gavin, Mitchell, fantastic, fellas. Fantastic.
We're happy with that one.
Tyler, much better.
Get some heat into those tyres.
No one choked the pit stop this time. All right, here we go. We've come out right ahead of our teammate and right behind Alex Albon. So that's a deficit we have basically lost so far from staying out a bit longer on that medium tyre. But on this fresh soft, we should be able to crack down some fantastic time once they're warmed up. Of course, a lot of these guys did start on soft tyres, didn't they? So they are going to use the medium at some point. So we've got to think about the long game a little bit here as well. They're going to have to go mediums at the end. Let's stay with the DRS of Alex Albon. Hopefully we can try and get him either down towards turn 1 or turn 4. Come on, let's go. Fantastic until stop 2. Yeah, true. What position did we start? P17. So we're actually back to where we started, really, but we're going to get through the field pretty quickly here. I'm not too concerned. And, of course, a lot of the guys in the medium tyres still haven't boxed yet either, so we should be fine. Don't get too alarmed by the position just yet. If you see this on lap 70, then be alarmed.
Let's try and climb up the order. I'm setting you a new target. Push, push.
Working on it, Marky boy. Working on it. Why is this sky look so grey right now? Just a cloudy day, innit? No rain's forecast. Here we go. 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 Oh, I got a little bit nervous. I got a little bit nervous. I could use some help with choosing my AI difficulty. Use the F1 laps calculator. It's an AI calculator, basically. All you got to do is go to the track you're racing at, input your best lap time on time trial from there, and it will tell you what AI you should be. Would recommend. All right, here we go. Down towards turn 1. This should be the move. Alex Albon covers the inside. We'll just cruise around the outside. There's the objective done. There's the position gained. Alex did have a little look on the inside again, but we should be able to pull away from turn 2 and 3. Is he going to try a move here? Let's just try and break away from that slipstream that he's trying to get back into. And we do stay ahead of Alex Albon. Good stuff. Nice move. Right, let's move on. 3.4 to Verstappen. We are gaining on that little group right ahead of us. Getting about 6/10 on that lap. These soft tyres feeling pretty damn good so far. Why did Jeff think they'll take 6.5 laps? I have no idea. We needed to make that move ASAP, really, didn't we? But Max is stuck behind Nico. Yeah, I see that. And Nico's stuck behind Bottas as well, I think. So let's push away. Yeah, I keep meaning to do that, Mac. I'm not gonna lie. I am meaning to go medium in the middle sector, but I always forget to. But you are 100% right, though. You can gain so much battery in the middle sector.
We're increasing our gap on the car.
No point being in a hot lap.
Second a lap.
Bottas ahead again for now. Yeah, we're running a lot higher wings than the AI, aren't we? So we can definitely afford to go medium. Yuki's not being anyone this race, let alone McLaren. I don't know what's going on with Yuki. He's having an awful race so far. Really, really awful race. Oh, I've got to it again. I've got to it again. Still got a little bit of battery, so it should be fine. Just going a whole lap down here. Yeah, it's been a bad race so far for the Racing Bulls. But like I say, we're kind of relying on strategy here. We're playing the long game. Through turn 1 we go, into turn 2. Gap still coming down to the guys in front. Condi, Killerfar, Quad, thanks for following us on Twitch, guys. Hope, thanks for following as well. Appreciate it, guys. Welcome in. Still chipping away that time to Max Verstappen. It's Esteban Ocon, who's on the medium tyre in between that little group. So he is the one causing that little bit of a problem right now for those around him. Come on. 40 laps remaining. Yep, long way to go in this race. We're getting close to the halfway mark. Around lap 35, 36. There we go. Look how much closer we are to Verstappen now. Got some good battery as well. Let's stay close. I think Verstappen's going to make his move here on Esteban Ocon. Let's just see if we can find our way through on one of them as well. Ocon will have DRS down towards turn 4 as Verstappen passes him at turn 1. The red light flashing away as the MGUK harvests up all its energy. And here we go again. DRS, ERS, slipstream, overtake, done. No chance for Esteban Ocon there. That medium tyre not gripping anywhere near as much as it should. And we do cruise around the outside of Esteban Ocon very comfortably at turn 4. And now we can try and stick with 3-time world champion Max Verstappen. I've got every prediction wrong since Monza. Oh no, that is not a good stat. That is not a good stat in NFL. Thank you, Benji. Appreciate it, mate. All right, let's try and push out of here. You got it, Mac. Still a little bit too far back. I'm going to have to use a bit of battery here just to make sure I can stay within DRS range at turn 2.
Okay,
Yeah, we're good.
So we're leading our teammate by...
Huckleheim and Bottas fighting away for P12. There's a fight going. Oh my God! I thought Verstappen was going to lose on the grass. Bottas has gone deep at turn 4 and has lost out 2 places there. Can we make it 3? Ah, come on. Up the inside here. It's a forceful move. A little bit late on the brakes. Have to give a bit of space on the inside here for Bottas. That's a great move. I think that was one we had to make as well if we wanted to stay with Verstappen. That was a very, very aggressive move on Bottas, but one we had to really try and do. I accidentally kept overtake mode on as well there when I'm trying to make my move. Come on. ERS down towards turn 1. Not got too much battery to use here, so let's just back off. We can use the DRS to get a bit closer. Verstappen's making a move on the outside of Nico Hulkenberg, and Verstappen gets up to P7, and now all the people that were on medium tyres are in the pits, and they are doing the one-stop. Lewis Hamilton on the hard tyres, and I assume everyone else is as well. We are into the top 10 once again, ladies and gentlemen. The strategical battle is very much underway. Not just the on-track, but the masterminds behind the pit wall are starting to work their magic here in Brazil. We are at the halfway mark of the Grand Prix here in Sao Paulo. And we currently sit in P9. But we will have one more stop to do. The guys on the hard tyres will not be boxing again. So it's going to go down to the wire here in Brazil. Nico Hulkenberg, the next man to try and cruise by here. We've got plenty of battery. Has he got DRS? He does not. I think it's outside of it. Let's get up the inside of Hulkenberg. This shouldn't be too difficult. And there we go. There's the position made on the
Russell is in the pit.
German. And wow. Well, there you can see, if the strategical battle works out, this is our finishing position, ladies and gentlemen. If the strategical battle works out, this is our conclusive position. P5 right now. But, as we said earlier, we are due one more pit stop. Everyone who's on the hard tyres will get to the end. So it could get very spicy at the end of this race. It's all down to strategy at the Brazilian Grand Prix. Any news of the conversation with Mercedes? We had some secret meetings. We completed the third one yesterday, but since then, nothing. But I feel like an agreement is very close between Huckleheim and Mercedes. It'll be our first time driving from Mercedes to Huckleheim as well, so. When are we boxing? Lap 49, 13 laps. So a long way to go. We've opened up that gap to the guys behind as well, which is good. So no DRS for them. We're just about clinging on to the battery. Sorry, to the DRS of Verstappen. Lewis or Russell as a teammate? Lewis, I think. I think they're betting Russell, and Lewis will be our teammate next season. However, it wouldn't surprise me if Hamilton retired at the end of season 2, so. How's your car rated compared to other teams? We are basically slap bang in midfield. We are slap bang midfield at the moment. Yeah, it's called F1 Laps. F1laps.com. I'll tell you what, the F1laps.com website in general, not just for the AI calculator, is really cool. Really, really cool. There's they have like a telemetry app, so you can record your game. I think it's only for PC, that obviously, but it might work for console. I'm not too sure, but as far as I know, it works for PC. But they also have like a tracker on there, a career mode tracker, so you can always keep up to date with your career modes and stuff like that. It's really cool. I can show you guys a little bit at the end of the stream if you want. Yeah, and there's setups on there as well. I've never used their setups, so I'm not too sure if they're good or not, but I'm sure it's a good foundation, at least. In quali, I'd take pole by 3/10. Who are you driving as? What team are you driving for? Because if you're driving for someone like Red Bull or something like that, then honestly, it's probably about right. But if you're driving for Williams and getting that by 3/10, then you need to up it by a good amount. McLaren? Okay, yeah, I'd probably up it a bit then. What are you currently playing at AI-wise? Yeah, it's not a bad idea, Mac. It really isn't. 60? I think you can push for 70. Quite comfortably.
Right, keep pushing. You're gaining on the car ahead.
Yeah, maybe even 75. Like I say, have a go with that AI calculator and see what you see. The AI calculator is pretty decent. Gives a good foundation of where your AI should be. It does vary from track to track, because some tracks, of course, the AI are really good. For example, Brazil, the AI here are very good. Bahrain as well. 2 tracks where the AI are very strong. And then you go to somewhere like Monaco, for example. The AI extremely weak at Monaco. So every track, the AI is a little different. Why are you behind Norris? Because Norris is in front of us. I'm not really too sure what to tell you. Are you using custom setups and stuff, Ironworks? Should I have my difficulty if I can barely get top 10 in quali, but I'm 1-2 seconds ahead of the P2 in the race? Again, likewise, it kind of depends on who you're driving for, really. It sounds like your quali pace might be alright, or your quali AI might be right, but maybe you need to up the AI in the race, which is a little bit backwards to how it is this year, but maybe your quali pace is just stronger than your race pace. You got full battery, by the way? Yeah, I know. I'm not really trying to be too aggressive with Verstappen right now. There's yellow flags at turn 4. And they went away very quickly, so I think someone just probably went straight on at turn 4, the big lockup. How do you learn setups? Is it something you just have to learn over time? Pretty much, yeah. I mean, with setups, you really need to understand what the track wants from your car. And obviously, everyone's got a different style of driving, right? So everyone has different preferences in setup. Maybe some people like theirs a little bit more oversteery. Some people like theirs a little bit more understeery. Everyone's got different driving styles, so everyone's setups can be slightly different to each other's. But it does take some time to learn. There's a good few guides online, actually. I'd recommend watching the guides on YouTube. A few of the esport guys kind of talk about setups and stuff like that and how to make them. I like my car on skate. It's extremely pointy. You must love this game, then. You must love this game. College driving for Aston Martin. I'm on 65 AI and I'm finishing well ahead of the AI. Depending on how much you're gapping them by, like, per lap. You know, if you're a second ahead of them per lap, then up it by about 10 clicks, maybe 15 clicks. Like I say, I should really make a TikTok video on this, actually, but I would definitely recommend checking out the F1 Laps AI calculator. It's pretty good. Do you have a favorite team? I'm a Red Bull and Aston Martin fan. Did you see the hot lap I put on Discord? No, I did not.
Team Radio. Gangs2_P1 says okay very. We're P5 at the moment, however we still have to pit. Safety car window is open, so keep that in mind. Try to stay in Verstappen's doctors and let him tag you a lot.
Doctors. I'll do my best for them. I'll do my best. Fabio! Let's go! Fabio with the raid. Thanks so much. Fabio for the raid, my man. I hope you had a good stream. What up, Tom? How are you as well, buds? Hope you have a better race than me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You want to talk about it, buddy? Are we going to have depression season about AI? 2 races, damaged twice. Were you doing the Lewis career, or were you doing the Cobb career today? Oh. Oh, no. Don't tell me my upshift is doing the thing again. Please don't. Mate, my shift is doing it again. Brother, please. When is part 2 coming out? Whenever I finish editing it. It's taking some time at the moment. Goes in the El Toro Local League race. Oh, that's like the, I've seen that. That's like another version of the Creator Series out there, isn't there? Where I think it's just like a lot of, like Spanish and Portuguese and all those kinds of streamers. Imagine editing stuff. Imagine having an editor. Definitely could not be me. Any hot takes for Hungary this week? Logan Sargent W. You heard it here first, chat. You heard it here first. Welcome everyone from Fabio's stream, though. Hope you guys are having a good one. You guys joined us on lap 43 of 71 here in Brazil. The track is still kind of fresh in my mind, really, because of the Creator Series. But we are currently sitting at P5 right now. We are on the 2-stop strategy. We're doing a medium soft, where some people are doing a medium hard, and you can see the guys in the hard tires behind us starting to gain a little bit of time on us as well. Do you have a fantasy team for F1? I do. I don't really do a lot of fantasy, though, to be honest. If we DRS swap with Max, can you catch Norris? Probably, but that means we'll burn the tires up a bit more, trying to push harder. So, I mean, we can do that if you want to, but we have got plenty of battery to do it. My upshift is playing up again. My upshift's playing up. It's not shifting.
Team Radio. Top Cart 22 says I'm addicted to airport CEO. If you'll excuse me, Vince, I gotta go now and gamble my airport.
My shifter's messing up again. What's this with the shifter? It's misshifting. It's not registering sometimes. Like sometimes it does it, sometimes it doesn't. Ah, man.
Yuki is in the pits. Yuki in the pit lane now.
This is the last thing we need when we're getting towards the end of the race. Is a gear shift issue. Oh, God. Check your gearbox percentage. It's not that. It's my wheel. I've had this problem before. It's not the gearbox, it's the wheel. Come on. Tires are starting to get a little bit of wear. 27% on that rear right tire. Everything else on kind of mid-20s as well. Like, I had to press the shift about 4 times for it to register there. Max Verstappen's in.
Norris is stopping now.
Chat, what do you want to do? Do you want to react, or should we stay out a bit longer? Should we react or box? Or no box, or what? Right, my shifter is actually going crazy right now. It's only on the upshift. Slam overtake, pit 51. It's a long time. Like, did you hear that? The engine sounds like I'm over-revving it, but it's just not shifting. Switch wheel. The only wheel that's compatible with this wheelbase is the circular one. Boxer slap. All right, let's do it. I think it's the best decision. It's quite a way to go on the soft tires, but I think it's the best decision. Unless he's on hard tires or something, but it shouldn't be. All right. This shifter is not helping me either. Verstappen's on mediums.
We're delighted with that. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit.
Probably should have stayed out longer.
For dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Probably should have stayed out longer. I thought it'd be on softs, not gonna lie.
Okay, mate. Tyres are wearing at quite a rate here, mate. Please
Mate, my
try to
shifter.
fasten them.
Chat, 1 second. I'm gonna restart my wheel real quick because it's mis-shifting like crazy. I don't know if it's the wheel itself or. But I'm getting a lot of mis-shifting. I'm just gonna restart my wheel and see if it fixes. Will you retire the car if the problem gets too bad? Ideally not. All right. Let's hope a little restart fixes it. We'll see. We'll see. Keep tire wear under 18% for 7 laps. Oh boy, okay. Alright, seems alright so far. It's not mis-shifted just yet. Maybe a little restart is all I needed to do. I don't know. Seems okay now. See how it goes over the next 20 laps or so. All right. Well, the gap to Verstappen right now is 3.3 seconds. It's a big gap, that, isn't it? Big gap considering we only boxed 1 lap later. So that medium tire looking good on Verstappen so far. Let's keep on pushing. Definitely some good points still on the line. Man City have got a new signing. Who they signed? .8 to Gasly. Verstappen's already dispatched him. 3% dig after 1 lap. Yeah. We're gonna be a little bit conservative with this soft tire, aren't we? Where's the fastest lap? I have no idea. There you go. 8.9. 8.9 is the fastest lap so far. I'm not gonna try and target the fastest lap though. That's not my goal right now. My goal is to look after these tires, try and get them to the end. 9.5 for ourselves there. I don't know who that is, JC. 2.4 to Gasly. Let's keep working that gap down. These tires will have a lot of grip in their early life, so gotta try and make the most of this. There's still opportunities, Chad, don't worry. Long way to go. A lot of these guys are on hard tires to the end as well, don't forget, so why did you not go mediums? We had no mediums available. Already used them. Saw some drops of water. No, it's not raining. I don't know what you saw, but it wasn't rain. Maybe it was sweat. Catching up to Pierre Gasly. 1.5 is the gap now. We've got a nice gap to the guys behind, so I'm too stressed about those guys at the moment. You're not even saying PBs? Yeah, because I've not got DRS. When I get DRS, I can set some good sectors, but
We're catching the car ahead. Well done, but be
this is
aware
a
the time
very
gets
DRS-orientated track. DRS is absolutely essential here. And we're keeping the tyre wear under the objective so far. We've got 4 laps left to keep it with another 11% spare, so How do you not get bored of doing 100% laps? Maybe because I love racing. Shit's my hobby, so. Back on a safety car, kind of the opposite, really. Safety car actually do us the world of bad, really.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
Have to catch Oscar in P8 for points. To be P10. There we go. DRS wide open again. We'll get a lot of extra speed down the straight, down towards turn 1. There's our new PB, 9.4. We'll have DRS. Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm not going to have DRS anymore. Fair enough. That's one way of doing it, I guess. Pierre Gasly goes straight on at turn 1. And we won't get DRS down towards turn 4. I was kind of banking on it, but I guess not. Gradient sector 1 again, though. Let's keep pushing this middle sector. I think I made Ocon a little bit nervous. Oh, sorry, Gasly a bit nervous, not Ocon. Did he win at Coates yesterday? Coates was a while ago, mate. I did Mexico yesterday.
Okay, gap ahead, 2.4 seconds.
Just looking for 2019 Toro Rosso. Don't think you're going to find it over there, I'm afraid, buds. We're quite far away from it, that will be. We go down towards turn 1. Is this going to be a new PB? Over the line we go. It's going to be a 9.5, nearly a new PB. 10th off.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 16.5 seconds.
Still getting on at Zhou Guanyu, though. 1.9 seconds is the gap between ourselves and the Sauber. That'll be for P11. Gotta keep on pushing right now. Yeah, Charles has dominated this race, honestly. He's going to take that second place away from us in the championship, unfortunately. He's flying. We raced at Mexico yesterday, Ro, not Coates. Coates was on Monday, I think. Was it Monday? I think it was Monday. Gasly hasn't got DRS on you? Yep. But I want DRS on Zhou. Is that shirt small or should the shoulders be like that? I don't know. I don't know what you're seeing. I don't know what you're seeing. It is a large, which is my size, so. Yeah, Coates was on Monday, Paolo. We did Mexico yesterday. Brazil today, obviously. And then next time we'll have Vegas? Or Qatar? I think Vegas, then Qatar. And then Abu Dhabi. I'm worried about these tyres making it to the end. I mean, the tyre wear at Brazil is good. I'm not concerned about, you know, how much they're going to degrade, but they are going to be pretty tricky last 5 or 6 laps, I think. We'll be all right, though. We're keeping it above expectation. That's the most important thing. What's the green and yellow bars for? Green is how much battery you've got left from the lap. Yellow is how much battery you've got overall. I might start pushing hot lap soon, though, so we can start pushing some more time. At the moment, we're still sitting in medium and overtaking the straights. So I might move into hot lap mode just for a little bit to get some more time going. .9 that time round. Let's get past Zhou first with the overtake. Slipstreaming all the way down towards turn 4. Here we go. This will be the move for P11. He's got to defend the inside, but we'll slip around the outside then. Got to lay on the brakes, take the apex. No way through for Zhou. And made that move like I wasn't even there, really. I think it's because he had a good qualifying. I don't know. The Saubers are pretty good today. Don't know what's up with them. How long did it take to learn all braking points to every track? Quite a while. Quite a while. every track takes a different amount of time. Some are fairly easy to learn, some are pretty tricky. Obviously, a long track like Spa-Francorchamps or something like that takes a bit longer because it's so much to learn. A track like Austria or Monza doesn't take that long, really, so... Podium on? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. There is a big cluster of cars right in front of us, though, where Verstappen is. There's our new PB, 9.2.
And gap to the car in front, 4.5 seconds.
16 laps to go here in Brazil. We're trying to pick up that time on the guys in front. Who's first in the standings? Verstappen. He's already won the championship as well, so... Am I still in the crash series? Of course I am. It's the gear changes to me. No idea how you learned that. It's all muscle memory. It's all muscle memory for me. I don't even think about my gears. Like, I will just drive and not have to think about it. My muscle memory just takes over. Which is pretty useful. Rate my FPL name, Tesco McNeil Deal. It's not bad, to be fair. Mine's called Livin' Saliba Loca. What's my dream car? When I was younger, I really wanted a DB9. Yeah, I did it again, the shifter. I love the DB9s growing up, but now that cars have kind of evolved out of the DB9, maybe like a GT3 RS. Beautiful cars. Sound amazing too. Got to drive one actually. Still getting on the guys in front. 3.9 to Verstappen. Didn't Aston release a vintage model of one of their cars? Well, they released the Valor. I think that's the latest release, which is inspired by a vintage model. I think they actually took it up through Goodwood as well during the weekend.
Gap to your teammate behind, 20.4 seconds.
I think it was inspired off one of their old Vantages back in the day. Leclerc's on that good stuff right now. I want some. I want some. He's going crazy. Still getting on that group in front. You think move to McLaren after this season? We're currently having talks with Mercedes, so maybe going one up. Oh, they're getting held up a lot through these corners, aren't they? That little group of cars all being held up. But the shifter issue is not going to be too nice to me. Did I see the Red Bull's RB17? I did. I prayed that one day it'll be at Le Mans. I know there's a few limitations on it and stuff like that they got to try and figure out. But it is compatible in the future with going to Le Mans, so I hope so. I really hope so. Can we see the RS and usage and fuel? You have it off? This stuff, you mean, sorry?
Okay, so gap to the car ahead.
We've actually burnt a lot of fuel today, haven't we? This track is quite the fuel burner. Did you put in a sim lap at Goodwood? I wasn't at Goodwood, unfortunately. I wasn't there this year. I am planning on going next year, though. It's one event I've not been to. It's a Goodwood event. Mate, oh my days. Just didn't shift at all that time. It's so, like, hit and miss. Sometimes it shifts, sometimes it doesn't. One lap mid and overtake. I'm comparing lap times. You got it. You got it. Just had a new F1 career, brought Pearman to McLaren. Interesting. Very interesting. Joining a rival, basically. Piastri and Stroll are battling down towards turn 4 here. That'll cost them a bit of time. That just gets us a bit closer. Gearbox issue is the wheel just bugging out. It's the wheel. I've had this issue before, unfortunately. I thought I resolved it, but clearly not. It seems to only happen, from what I've noticed, when the wheelbase gets hot. So I don't know if it's like a bit of a dodgy pin, maybe, or... I don't know. Something's not reading it, basically, when it gets hot. What wheel am I using? The Mazda FSR. It's only upshift, though. It's not downshift. It's just the upshifts. Aaron, Tennessee, Daniel, thanks for following us on Twitch as well, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in. That lap was a 10.4. Are we faster in hot lap mode? I feel like we are. Took 4 attempts that time. Never done racing in real life. I carried it a little bit when I was younger, but never really went much further than that. Yellow flag, turn 3. Is that Williams? I don't think that's going to be a safety car, unfortunately. Man, come on. Is it coming on other wheels or on the R9? I have no idea. No idea. That's not good, Sergeant. It started up quite high as well in the start of the race. Unfortunately, Fimi's fell down. Oh, come on. Now he's out. Pulled over at turn 4. 10 laps to go. He will not be partaking any further in this Grand Prix.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making an...
Come on, man. I'm out to another quick... wheel restart, because that seems to temporarily fix it. Doing a quick restart on the wheel. So I'm out to another one in a second. So that one's for forcing him off. You want a full hot lap one? Sure thing. Sure thing. I'm going to do a quick restart of my wheel, though, again. Because it's not shifting again. It takes like 4 or 5 attempts to actually upshift and downshift. Oh, not even downshift, just upshift. Think about saving for the KS steering wheel, or should I buy a different one? The KS is pretty cool, to be Gregor. Basically inspired off the Williams wheel, isn't it? It's pretty nice. Are we back? Hopefully this will get us through to the end of the race at least. I'm using the R9, Mazda R9. I think it won't restart because it lets the wheel cool a little. Yeah, not by much though. Only what? That was what, 10 seconds? Can you get an F1 wheel for a GT9 wheelbase? Yeah, but it's a mod basically more than anything. You have to do a lot of modifications. We've been done a straight plus 10 seconds for K-Mag. I was getting force feedback in my wheel. Because sometimes it starts off a bit numb. I have to do a quick wiggle to get the force feedback back in the wheelbase. Best sim racing starter wheel for people on a budget. G923 or a T248 is what I suggest. Mate, look at that group that's right in front of these two, by the way. I don't know if we can catch it, but...
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 5/10 a lap.
Still trying to catch up to Stroll and Piastri at the moment. How much are those starter wheels? You can sometimes find them on a good deal for about 200, but I think retail price is about 250. Equal lap times needed deployment. Might as well stick to medium and overtake then, right? Get more battery out of that. Retail's 300 right now? Yeah. You might be able to find it a bit cheaper. I mean, you can buy it second-hand, I guess, but I don't particularly like buying equipment second-hand. Never a fan of that. I'm not at the Credit Series this Saturday. I'm doing the 24 hours of Spa. But it would be at Hungary. St. P9's best result unless Sentica comes out soon. Yeah. There's a lot of scraps happening in that group ahead of us, though. I'm not talking about Stroll and Piastri. I'm talking about the ones ahead of that. It's massive battles constantly going on. So I'm just hoping they cost each other a lot of time. And we can claw back up. It's just you missing CS? There might be a couple others. I'm not sure. But, yeah, I'm definitely not going to be there. Come on. This fucking shifter. How old am I? 24. Been getting to F1 lately. Can you explain what they mean by charging the car? That basically means that... So basically, there's two components inside the engine bay. One's called the MGU-K. Stands for Motor Generator Unit Kinetic, and there's an MGU-H, which stands for heat. Exact same thing for the MGU. And basically, when they're charging the car, that essentially means they're braking, they're using the energy of heat and kinetic energy to charge the battery up, and that battery gives you a little bit of electrical boost. It's basically like an electric version of Nitros, in a way. I'm sure you've all played the Need for Speed games and stuff in the past. You look so young for 24, thank you. Trust me, I'm taking that as a compliment. Because by the time I'm 50, that means I'll look 35, so I'm happy with that. Very happy. But yes, I promise you I'm 24. He's 24? I am 24, yep. I'm 24 years old. I've always thought about just letting my facial hair go. Might age a few years with that, but I don't really like having facial hair. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I do have a little fan behind me. I can maybe... Do you know, it might be a good show, actually. Hold up. 1 second, chat. 1 second. I do actually have a... I have a little fan that I was using to call me, but I can use it to try and call the wheelbase a little bit. See if that helps. See if that does anything. Get Daniel to confirm. Go for it. Go on that stream right now and ask.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
It's actually cooling my hands down a little bit as well. It's quite nice.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
Can I visit Zambia someday? Oh, God. I'll be honest, that's not something I've ever thought about. Maybe. Maybe. Security alert, fan is closed to Vince. Literally. How old am I again? 24. Getting close to these guys in front now. I'm honest, I thought you were like 2021. Like I say, trust me, I very much take it as a compliment. Because by the time I'm 40, people will be saying, oh, you better look a day over 30. I'll be very happy. Very, very happy. So I very much see it as a compliment, don't you worry. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to enter the last few laps of this Grand Prix. We're on 66 of 71 for the first time in a long time. We are finally back fighting for the points. We are close enough to Oscar Piastri and Lance Stroll to maybe have a go at them. Maybe at turn 4. Maybe you have to wait a little bit longer. Run overtake through the line. Got you. I'm also going to use a bit down towards turn 4. You say you're not 40? I promise you I'm not 40 years old. I'm not 40 years old. Get in there, though. Slowly but surely. Year after year. Close up a lot through here. I don't know if we've got enough time to catch up to that group in front either. When you're 40, I'll be 55. That's depressing. Don't worry, it's still a while away. Still a while away. You look about 27. That's the opposite of what everyone else is saying. They're trying to wind me up. Forgot to use battery down to the line. These two are going to scrap anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. Piastri on the inside at turn 1. Stroll at turn 2. Perfectly set that one up. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. This could be a great move. That's the move on Stroll. He's still there. Can we force the inside on Piastri as well? Down towards turn 4. It's lay on the brakes. Hug that inside and force the line on the outside. And that's the move on both Piastri and Stroll. Both of them down in 1. Lovely take. Perfectly set up out of turn 2. And let's try and break away from that DRS to those guys behind. 5.3 to Carlos Sainz. It's not going to happen, is it, to those guys? It's not going to happen. We'll try and pull away, but that DRS, I am. Staying close, though, aren't they? Shit. They're staying close. They'll get close to me at turn 1 and turn 4. I think we should have to hold that P9 for now. But during the middle sector, hope we can try and pull away a bit more.
6 seconds.
Come on. Here comes Piastri again. Looking to the outside. We blocked that one off, though. Just going to go to the wire with this, isn't it? What up, KJB? Pin on as far as you can go. Unfortunately, I think so, yeah. Sainz is 5 point out the road. We're not really gaining. Come on, come on, come on. 5 tenths. It's going to be tight. Rod's the penultimate lap of the race, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 70 at 71. Here comes Piastri. The fight for P9 continues. On the second to last lap, we hold the inside at turn 1. He wants the inside at turn 2. I think he'll have DRS as well. We've got the position at the moment. But here comes the run down towards turn 4. And here comes Oscar Piastri. We're going to force it the long way round. Down towards turn 4. And we just force it the long way round once again. No way through for the Yossi. We need a really big middle sector just to try and peel away, but I'm just not able to get that at the moment. Do they want to run your goods? Yeah, we need to harvest as much battery as possible in the middle sector. It's the only way we can do it. The tyres aren't really giving me a lot of option right now, though. Here we go. Here comes Piastri again. I think it's going to get me here. I might just have to allow it.
Okay, you just started the
So that's slipstream back on him down towards turn 1. Final lap of the race, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Come on. Come on. A shoot around the outside at turn 4, sorry. Wheel to wheel with Oscar Piastri once again. Oh, he's just going to go on top, isn't he? Just about. These are vital points we're fighting for right now. Charles Leclerc does take victory, which means he will go into second place in the Drivers' Championship. Gotta find this move on Piastri. Come on, here we go. Now or never. Now or never. Here we go. Down to the line. Is Piastri going to hold that P9? I think he's going to. I think he's going to. Ah, he does. Oh, if that line was a bit further on. If it was a little bit further on, we would have got him. P10, ladies and gentlemen, we do score points. Oh, what a frustrating race, man. What a frustrating race. We started in P17 and we just about got into the points. But I do think McLaren won that prediction, didn't they? I think they won it, so.
And it's always good to get that momentum on your side, and it's really good for your confidence as well.
That's unfortunate, man.
The further that can take you.
That is unfortunate. GG's, ladies and gentlemen. We do score a point, but it does mean that Charles Leclerc is going to go into second place in the Drivers' Championship. We only score 2 points during the race weekend. We get 1 for the sprint race and then 1 for the main race as well. So, bitterly disappointing not to be a bit higher up there, but it is what it is. Been double chip for a payout? Yeah. Are we doing marbles tonight? No. I'm afraid not. Whew. You're proud of that result? Really, Mac? We should have been higher, really, though. We should have been in that group in front of these guys. Lando Norris on the podium as well, alongside Fernando Alonso. Oh, I think Fernando Alonso can get very close to us as well. Nah, I'm finito poop. I need to get ready for Spa now. I got to do some practice for that. So.
Another fantastic weekend of racing.
Oh man.
Who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Is a 108.8 a good lap around Canada? I think so. Sounds good. Norris on podium. Oscar took P9. Yep, that basically confirms it, doesn't it? We did Racing Bull versus McLaren, and McLaren absolutely shat on us. To be honest with you, they absolutely shat on us. Piastri finished in P9, Norris in P3. They got 17 points out of that, so damn. That's tough. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Not the result we were looking for today. We nearly got Piastri to the line. We finished a 10th, just under behind him. We nearly got him to the line, but he does take that place over us. And, yeah, very disappointing. I wanted to try and fight for that group in front of us, but onwards we go to the next one in Vegas. That's the race we've got up next. This is how the championship looks as well. We are going to see Charles Leclerc in second place. And look at Fernando Alonso as well. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in a bit of trouble in the Drivers' Championship. Charles Leclerc moves into second place by 23 points. That is a big deficit going into the final 3 races of the evening. Of the season, sorry. And we are only 6 points up on Fernando Alonso in 4th place. And it's 14 up on Carlos Sainz in 5th. We are in a bit of trouble if we want to try and get that top 3 in the Drivers' Championship. We looked good for P2 for a little while, but now all of a sudden, we're sitting here wondering if we can even get top 4. But at the moment, we do sit in P3 with another race coming up in Vegas. So hopefully we can try and get ourselves a big victory in Vegas. There's the Constructors' Championships right now as well. Red Bull do lead by 119 points to Ferrari in second place. Mercedes and Aston Martin in 3rd and 4th. McLaren in 5th. Ourselves in 6th place. Unfortunately, 39 points between ourselves and McLaren right now. So, pretty good. It gets tight, but we need some big results from ourselves and Yuki Tsunoda. Where did Tsunoda finish, actually? He didn't have a great race, did he? P17 for Yuki. Not good at all. Not good at all. Didn't Red Bull win? RB is Racing Bull, not Red Bull, Kieran. RB is Racing Bull. 167,000 points going to 41 users. GG's, those said McLaren. I apologize to believers today. I apologize to you guys. Oh, wow. Our rival is Lance Stroll. That's not ideal. When are you doing Vegas? Probably next week. On Saturday and Sunday, we're doing iRacing for the 24 Hours of Spa. I won't be live on TikTok again for that. I'll only be streaming that on Twitch. So if you want to watch the 24 Hours of Spa with us, I'll be live on Twitch only for that one. On Tuesday, we're going to be doing F1 Manager because it's the new game. So probably either Wednesday or Thursday will be the Vegas Grand Prix. Sometime middle next week at some point. Is Barry going to bother WDC? I fucking hope not. I very much hope not. What team are you with for Spa? We've got a few guys from the community who are taking part in it, so we're with them. We made like a community-based esports team, so to speak, and we've got a team that's partaking in it. We're driving for the 296, the Ferrari.
It seems as if you have a new rival. This is the perfect opportunity to show the world why you belong in this.
It is Lance Stroll. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves.
Why you belong amongst my very exclusive clientele. That's a joke. I love working with you.
I don't like her. I don't like her at all. Right, 377 points in the bank at the moment. I don't think we can do much with that, really, can we? We can actually get a little bit of an aero upgrade, maybe. That'd be worth it, wouldn't it? Try and get something back in the car, because we've fallen down the R&D a bit here. Right, what have we got to do here, then? So, this is our championship rival with Leclerc. As you can see, we're currently 23 points down on that. We have a new rivalry with Lance Stroll. We're currently a point down to him at the moment, so we need to try and get ahead of him in the next few races. But I don't think there's much else to have a look at, so let's continue onwards. We have got a few upgrades on the way, to be fair. The intercooler's arrived. Sonoda's got a upgrade as well, which is good. We've got the rotors arriving on the powertrain. Got a few upgrades, you know, chat.
Pleased to say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car, ready for the next race weekend.
Okay. I tell you what, chat. That's pretty tight in the R&D, isn't it? That's pretty tight in the R&D. Red Bull are just about on top to Aston Martin. Mercedes, Ferrari, and McLaren are all really close together in those top 5 teams. We're not actually that far off from those top 5. So maybe going into Vegas, we might have a strong car again, because the car has definitely not been at its capabilities in the last couple of races. So hopefully in Vegas, we'll see the car coming back to its glory ways, really. She looks like Anthony Martial. Interesting. Interesting observation. Stroll is starting to show us up. We just started. Yeah, we're going to change that very quickly, I promise you. Raptor and Aaron, thanks for following us on Twitch as well, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in. If you need to vote, they could be number 1 by 2025 Canada. They could be, to be fair, yeah. They could be. I hope so anyway, because we're probably going to join them, so. Where do I think I'm going to finish in Spa? Well, last year we finished P5, so hopefully better than that, but we'll see. We will see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well then, that is going to be the end of today's stream. And yeah, a bit unfortunate we weren't able to score some big points out of that one. Only 2 points we scored in Brazil that time around. So yeah, hopefully in Vegas, we can try and turn the tides a little bit and yeah, get ourselves a good result. This shows how to use F1Labs.com. Do you want me to? I can show you F1Labs.com if you haven't already seen it. Here. So for those who haven't seen F1Labs.com, this is the website I use to basically judge my AI. It's actually a pretty good ecosystem. So if you look at the top here, you've got AI difficulty setups, that sort of stuff. They do have setups for each track. They're all community-based, so the community basically upload their own setups they made and put it on here. So if you're looking for setups and stuff like that, whether it's time trial, quali, race, anything like that, you can find setups on there. But the AI difficulty, pretty much you go to any track that you're racing at. So, for example, we're racing at Brazil today. Our lap time that we did in practice, I think, was like a 107.9. And you can see there, it will tell me my AI level for this track should be 107. So, did everybody set the leaderboards yet on F1 Laps? How do you see that? Oh, leaderboard, here we go. Go to Brazil. I think so. No. No, these are still showing all the dunes, so I'll say probably not. But yeah, it's simple as that, basically. The way you do it, so it'll tell you on here. Once we go to the high difficulty again. Go to Brazil. So I'll tell you on here what to do, basically. It says go to time trial mode and set a lap on there using equal performance mode. This way the lap times are comparable. You put your lap time down here. You press calculate and then go with it and see what happens. What it does suggest is to put your best lap in. What I suggest doing is do 5 or 6 laps. Take an average from those laps and then put that average into your box here. That means it'll be a bit more sort of sustainable throughout the entire race. Because at the end of the day, if you put it at the AI level where your best lap is, it might be a little bit too hard over the entire race. So if you do over an average, it might be a bit more sustainable over the entire race. What they also had, I don't know if I'm still signed into it. I am. They also have a career mode tracker. Here you go. So I've already done a couple of them at the start of the season when we did Bahrain and Saudi Arabia. But you can basically track your entire career mode with this as well. So you go through each track. So today we had Brazil, for example. You can go to add qualifying stats. You can put the conditions in. You can put your lap time in. And then you can put the difficulty in. And it's easy to track for the next season. So if you needed to lower the AI at one point, then you can go back to here and find out what AI you was at and do that again or adjust it as necessary, really. So it's actually a pretty cool little website. Especially if you're doing career mode and stuff. It's good fun to keep track of. What's the website called? F1laps.com. Career mode tracker is king so much telemetry too. There is also a telemetry app, which I've never downloaded before. I don't know if it's any good. But they have an F1 laps telemetry app, which, does some pretty cool things. They also have a subscription, I think. They have, like, some pro features as well. I don't really know what you get in the pro features, really, but I don't have any partnership or sponsorship with these guys, by the way. I'm just merely pointing out that this is a really cool website that, you know, if you're doing a lot of career mode and stuff like that, it's really good to keep track on. Does it work for F123 as well? I believe so, yeah. I believe so. Let me go back to here. You might have to type in f1laps.com F123. I don't see where it'd be. Let me type in up here. F1 laps F123. There you go. So yeah, if you type in F123 on Google, then it will take you to the F123 difficulty calculator. I don't know where it is exactly on the website, but yeah, they still have F123 as well. So I think they still got F122 as well, right? Yeah, they do. They got F122. So even if you're playing F122, you can you can use it as well. Oh, the ones you need the legacy version? There you go. There you go. How far back does it go? Has it got 21? Shit, it does. How far back does this go? It's got 2020 as well? Damn. Well, if I ever play the older games, then I know I can use that. All right, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to be us done and dusted for the night then. As always, we are going to raid someone as we always do, so appreciate you guys did stick around for said raid. But yeah, for those who didn't see the name of that one, it's f1laps.com. Just type it on Google, very easy to find. You can make an account and stuff like that. And yeah, go have some fun. I pretty much ate difficulty of the way by just picking my favorites. Yeah, like I say, it's a really good tracker, that one. Really, really good way of tracking everything. So, in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to raid over to the lovely Miss Dana A. She's currently playing some Elden Ring right now. However, if you guys know Dana, you guys will know she's a big F1 fan herself. She's always up for a chat about F1 and that sort of stuff. She's my lovely girlfriend from across the seas. And yeah, we'll go and say hello and how she's getting on against the bosses on Elden Ring. Next time I'll be back with you guys, ladies and gentlemen, will be on Saturday, 4 p.m. UK time. We are doing the 24 hours of Spa this weekend. For those on TikTok, I will not be live during the 24 hours Spa. So if you want to watch me this weekend, the only place to do so will be on Twitch. Link in my bio on TikTok if you want to follow me on there if you haven't already. Otherwise, next time I'll be live on TikTok will probably be on Tuesday when we do F1 Manager for the first time with the new game. So yeah, if you don't see me on the weekend, you guys will see me on Tuesday on TikTok. But for those on Twitch, I'll be back on the weekend on Saturday, 4 p.m. time for the 24 hours of Spa. Hopefully we can get a good result. If you haven't followed me on social media already, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, it's all in the chat. Excuse me, all in the chat. For those on TikTok, click the link in my bio. That takes all my social medias. Make sure you do jump in on Discord. That's where we get announcements for when we go live. There's a schedule, so you can see what we're doing on what day on Discord as well. But until Saturday, have a fantastic rest of your night, and I'll see you guys Saturday evening, 4 p.m. for 24 hours of Spa. Good night.